welcome. Pot of hot coffee. Woo! Laugh Love Studios. This is episode number 8. Let's get it. We have live. We have the host of the Hamburger Club here, Will Maccaro.
Hell yeah, we do.
Beautiful. Live and in studio.
Dude, I believe I fucked up and I left my weed pen in the car.
Oh, you can run and get it.
Don't
worry about that. Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
We'll keep it going. Yeah, don't worry. Travis has a lot of things to say.
Yeah, trust me, it's all halal, even though it's haram. Don't worry, my friend.
Put the Fez cap on.
All right, yes, I'll come back into that.
Yeah,
all right,
yeah,
so
yeah.
Hala Madrid, first of all. Merhaba, brother. He is back. Salam alaikum. Kefa halik. We are back. We are live.
Yeah, he's got a Fez hat, dude. Don't worry.
I do have a Fez hat, absolutely. But you have similar to a Fez hat. What do you got on?
It's remarkable how fast I went to a racial place.
This is welcome to Sean and Fez.
I was booking, dude. I was running.
Kefa halik, brother. Kefa halik. Madrid?
You look like the monkey from Aladdin.
Oh, hell yeah. Give me some crash cymbals right now. I'm with it. Allah. Yallah.
Yeah, you need to be riding a unicycle right now, playing the tambourine.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
No, you look like get some symbols. Like Call of Duty monkey.
I know. Call of Duty monkey.
Yeah.
Oh. Shout out
I'm going to bring him
Price.
outside of City Field just to get tips after
you know
a
what they're
Met
going to
game.
say to you? Had a Muppet like you passed selection, Captain Price. That's what they're going to hit me with.
Oh, man.
Man. We hit the ground running here.
Yeah, sir, Grizz.
What a hot pot of coffee.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Let's sip on some
I
mango
love the name,
water.
by the way.
Thank you. Yeah.
Hot pot because it's like
brothers.
innocuous, but
It makes
it's
no
like
sense. Yeah.
But it's a good thing.
Yeah. I want people to be curious about it.
Well, that's the Hamburger Club.
By
Dude.
curious.
Exactly. You're feeding into the same thing.
Dude, I had 500 stickers printed. I got slapped.
Yes, he's doing it right.
They say, "What the fuck
That's what
is
we
the
want to
Hamburger
do.
Club?"
Yeah.
And there's
Beautiful.
QR codes. I'm gonna slap them outside of every fucking comedy club in New York City.
That's a good one.
I'm gonna
Smart
pick
man.
a stop sign and just cover it.
Yeah, I was
Smart man.
I was planning on riding the just driving to all the LIRR stops and just hitting up platforms with
That's
stickers.
what I did for ads with riff raff ads. I had.
But
to
we were
do.
gonna make fake like rub and tug ad, like a
That's-
fake
Oh
like
my
foot spa
God,
ad,
no.
and then have like
That's
a
what we have
QR
printed
code
right now coming
and
from
then just
China.
bring it
And
to
then the
our
guys call you and they go, "Yo, let me get a hand job." And you're like, "How about a couple jokes?"
yeah, exactly. I'm like, I mean, if you subscribe to our Patreon and give me enough,
Maybe
we
can
can sort something out.
turn over,
I'll suck your
please.
dick.
It ain't gay, it's Hollywood.
Yeah, well said. The hills of Hollywood are burning.
That's
anyway,
showbiz, baby. Yo, so I told a joke last night that I thought was gonna get so much more. I'm gonna tell it again right now.
Do it.
And it was like the California wildfires. You know?
Yeah.
that's what I called my ex.
But that's fucked up what's going on out there, and I'm not a religious man. By any means. But
Brother,
but when I see what's going on out there, I can't help but think maybe all those people in California shouldn't have been cutting their kids' dicks off.
Yo,
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
Did you see the Foos Gone Wild post with the dude on the news? Where it's just like it's just some young foo, and he was just like, "Man, these wildfires be crazy, man." It's like maybe it's because we got all these trans in California, and the news just cuts off. They're like, "No, that is not."
They need to cut their dicks off. It's for science.
No.
Dude,
Imagine being a surgeon at the forefront of
At the foreskin?
At the foreskin of gender confirming care, like the guy who's like figuring it out.
You think he has fun?
You know, I feel like I feel like the trans movement's over because the singer from Life of Agony transitioned back to being a dude. What? Yeah, you didn't know about that?
That's why they're called what they're called.
You know the singer of Life of Agony, like went from a he to a she.
I don't remember, honestly.
Yeah.
Too many concussions.
You know the band Life of Agony?
I don't.
It's some weird metal band.
It sounds like it.
Yeah.
Weird.
But
What about
the
Against
singer was
Me?
like some sketchy, like real angry dude, and then he just became a she for about 15 years. And then
15 years?
Yeah, for a long time, and then
That's hardcore,
years.
baby. That's
and
hardcore.
then COVID, I guess turned her right wing
What does
and
that say about their experience?
made her a him
they
again.
were bored.
If you do 2 years and you come back, like you go, okay.
Associate's
you go to
degree.
college and it's not for
bachelor's
you.
degree.
I think it's just like further proof that person is crazy.
But that's like going to law school and med school and then deciding you don't want to be a lawyer or a doctor.
But I got a good question though. Would you fuck a double trans? I would not. I mean,
if you could get your,
asking.
do you think he got
the
dicks?
Control Z?
Well said.
Control
Yeah,
Z?
exactly. Yes, exactly. Would you? Would you get sticky keys on your Control Z? Just asking.
No, I don't. I want to. If I'm gonna fuck someone, I want them to be steadfast.
Pure?
In their
Yeah.
convictions.
Yeah.
I want them to be sure, because you know what I mean.
Understand.
If you're not even sure if you want to be a guy or a girl, how do I know that you're not going to decide years later that you didn't want to fuck me?
Oh!
And then I'm fucking Harvey Weinstein.
Wow, well said. I know somebody who apparently used to know him.
Yo, Travis, have you ever gotten your girlfriend taken by a stud?
In my dreams.
I do a lot of events at a Jewish place called the Old Westbury Hebrew Congregation, and it's not Harvey Weinstein, but it's Bernie Madoff's.
That's pretty
Really?
sick.
We're
We're a big fan of Bernie
Shout
Madoff
out
on this
Bernie.
podcast.
Thanks for sponsoring our Patreon.
My
getting
man
us this
made off with
camera.
that money.
Yes, sir. Don't
Man,
worry.
we trying to get that Madoff money for real, son.
You'll hear from us Sunday.
Man,
With
pot of
this-
hot coffee Ponzi scheme. You feel me?
There's like a
Version
fucking.
2.
There's like a tile on the wall that's like fucking.
Man, we about trickle down
A
economics
tile
here.
in the wall tracking us. That's really what there is. Tell him.
Hell yeah, dude.
This is an urban podcast.
This is so much fun.
It's the way to be. If you're
I'm not
fun,
sure
why?
how I feel about the hat, but
It's a nice one. Adidas, brother. You know how much that costs in my country? Come on.
Adidas is apparently a Nazi company.
Oh, that's not good.
No, it's
cut our
not
mics.
why I have the hat, but it's like they say.
Oh, I mean, take it off, that fucking liar.
I won't.
Das klappt, Digga.
No.
What?
Yo, this guy's wild.
Na, ich denke, das ist verstehe.
He's
Wo
on
sagst
today.
du?
This
Wo
is
sagst
good.
du?
He put on the hat. He just
Yo.
went
Yeah,
character.
that's how you know I'm a legit Berliner. I'm
He's
a
like
rockin'
Bam the
speaking
Savage.
German.
He's like Bam the Savage with comedic sensibilities.
I feel like an
I don't know who that
organ
is.
grinder.
I feel like an organ donor. Organ seller.
Where did you come from? Who are you?
Elmhurst, Queens. Grew
He's
up in Kew
Lindenhurst.
Gardens, then Lindenhurst.
I love Lindenhurst,
Then
dude.
Mexico, then Ridgewood. No, then Ridgewood, then Mexico.
I
then
lived in
Lindenhurst.
Ridgewood.
Yeah?
In like 2008. I lived.
Shout out to
Damn,
Espon
dude.
Road.
Oh yeah,
Man,
Summerfield
Puerto
and
Ricans there.
Myrtle, baby.
Myrtle!
Yo, what's up? In, like
Beautiful.
the forest and Seneca,
You're like
that whole area.
You're like
yeah.
the first wave of gentrifier.
Oh my god.
Mówisz po polsku.
What?
Oh, shit. All right.
When
When
I moved to Brooklyn, Brooklyn was the coolest place in the world.
Yeah.
I saw LCD Sound System perform at a house party.
That's pretty sick.
Everyone had giant apartments that they paid dog shit for. Everyone was so cool. You went into a bar, there was dangerous people.
Pero
And now you go to those same bars, they're still there. Union Pool,
TikTok users
fucking
instead.
Reds, like all these old Williamsburg bars. You go in there and it's just like fun.
it's like a frat house.
It's so fucking.
Yeah, and it
trash.
trickles over into Ridgewood. I'm telling you, it trickles over.
I do
What's
like.
that bar?
There's enough rent-controlled apartments in Ridgewood that you can't get the Puerto Ricans out of there.
Yeah, yo todavía vamos a estar aquí que se joda, man.
It's like lice. It's like. Did you know that black people don't get lice?
I didn't know that.
I just heard this for the first
interesting.
time.
But
So
I always get jealous
Lice
that
are
black
fucked up.
guys have
Lice
the
are
cooler
fucked up,
brush.
right.
Like when they brush
The
their
wave, the
the wave brush, it looks so much cooler when they brush
this
their hair
shit out.
versus
What do you
like when a
think I
white
got
guy.
over
It
here?
looks like if I busted out a comb in public, people would be like, "Dude, what the fuck is this guy doing?"
I have the hair.
Jesse.
Like a
Lacy.
hood dude just with a just brushing his hair. He's like, "Oh, he's trying to get his waves straight." Like, just keep it.
you gotta go like this. Look, you gotta go like this. Just mid.
Yo, do you remember Jay Lon in our high school?
Shorty sound
the
bad.
kid that dunked on.
Oh, the kid! Oh!
Why don't you do stand-up?
Wow, that's a funny question. I play
Yeah,
COD
Russ was
Mobile. I
asking-
play COD Mobile. I tell girls I'm at the gym. I'm in the massage chair playing COD Mobile. 10 minutes.
Tell him about how you got banned from Western Union. I make him tell this to everyone.
All right.
I'm banned from Venmo.
Been there.
Yeah, brother.
This is way
Fantasy
better.
baseball laws.
What's up?
All right.
He got banned from the service criminals you use on a regular
Yeah, how'd
basis.
you get banned from the Mexican money service?
All right. Entra árabe.
What?
Entra árabe.
I don't.
What do you say?
Un poquito. Ah, entonces tú hablas español.
Yeah, poquito, man.
Ok, suficiente. Entonces yo te lo voy a decir en este idioma. So I was sending $700 to Yemen on the behalf of someone else that I worked for.
Did you
through
work
Western
for Dick
Union.
Cheney?
That's funny. His daughter.
He didn't question why the guy was giving him $100 to send money.
Yeah, I mean, I was obviously getting commissions, so
I got
just didn't want to,
Hey, well,
mention
here's
that part.
$100 to send money to some terrorist rebels.
This was before that. This is pre-COVID.
This was
when they shut down James Harden's lifestyle.
I don't know if you're aware of.
Fine
Oh no,
gentlemen
good thing
in
it's water.
Boca
I'm
Raton.
sorry, I apologize.
Oh, let me get a towel.
James Harden gonna bring COVID.
I don't know
back.
if you're aware of what's going on in Yemen, but
Yeah,
they've
now I
they've
am.
had conflicts for quite a while.
Yeah, they have, but it's all
We've
right.
been bombing the fuck out of them.
Exactly,
No
but
one
it's all right.
talks
I'm
about it.
repairing it. I'm building the houses now. I built a hospital with my payment.
That's why you got the monkey hat?
No, the monkey hat is from Egypt, ironically enough, but I have it because both of my parents are a very small percentage Moroccan.
Hell
That's
yeah.
why. But he told me to bring it, made sure I bring it. I thought he was going to have one, I swear to God.
You thought...
I thought
Why
he was
would
going
you
to have
think that?
one.
That's racist.
Because the way he said it.
No, but to think that is
Thank
racist.
you, I appreciate it.
To think he asked me to bring my ethnic hat. He's also going to have an ethnic hat, and he's going to laugh at me.
I mean, I had a yarmulke on last episode.
Thought
I don't know
wrong,
if you-
brother.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know if you
Kippa.
saw that.
No,
Yeah.
I thought it'd be funny because I'm a big fan of Ron and Fez, and I'm like, oh, we can call this one Sean and Fez because
That's a good idea.
He's got the Fez hat, yeah.
Going back to the
And you're also gay. No, I'm
No,
just kidding.
hey,
I'm just
hey,
kidding. I'm kidding.
That's not true. For
Have
all
you ever
the
watched Ron and
38-year-old
Fez or
East Asian
listened to
women
Ron and
watching
Fez?
this at home, that's not true. Please, what'd you say?
Ron and Fez was a great radio
Yeah, I
show.
remember it a lot before school, ironically
good
enough.
stuff.
Listening to it before, like, elementary school, middle school. Insane.
Everyone,
How old are you guys?
Guess.
30.
Oh, man. Why you got...
My bad. I blew it.
Guess my age.
I didn't know you were married.
I will be soon for papers.
Oh, hell
If any
yeah.
38-year-old East Asian women out there watching
Dude,
this.
I almost
We
married.
could get a guy that has a connect.
Yeah. Yo,
I
Freddie
got
T.
you. I told you
Shout
I
out
got
Freddie
you.
T.
Oh, I was talking about Kevin Bowman.
You know I got you.
He can get you an Asian wife.
What can he get you? Oh, he can? I'll trade him a Social Security card right now. Social Security card for my new wife.
Travis can get your undocumented friends paying taxes pronto.
You
Yeah.
get him a tax ID.
I-10.
Just talking about federal crimes on the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
We're
No,
turning
these
this
are
into
misdemeanors.
we're turning this
All
into
right.
Hartman's podcast really quick.
No, it's funny because I've employed more illegal immigrants than fucking.
You look
Yeah,
when they
Muchas
have
gracias,
out-of-state
hermano.
I
ID.
work in the event industry.
They have like an Oregon
Nice.
ID or something.
No, there's a group
Resident.
of guys. Right. Okay, so I work in event design,
Nice.
and there's a group of guys who do what's called staple draping. If you
Yeah.
want to cover the walls of a room in fabric. The normal way to do it is what's called pipe and plate, and it's like bases. You've seen it at concerts and shit.
Yeah.
This is an educational podcast.
Yeah. But if you're like a super rich Jewish person and you don't
Okay, I'm interested. Keep going.
and you don't want the riffraff of the metal plates and the bases, and you want that room to be wearing a tuxedo, you pay me and a bunch of my Mexican friends to come in, and we frame the whole shit in wood, and they cut like each individual piece of fabric. And
You're
like,
making Plainview nice.
yeah, no, well, I mean, we're mostly in the city at this point.
All
but
right.
yeah.
Upper East Side.
Well, Woodmere. We go to the
Oh, what,
Five
the
Town.
Five
You
Town?
you walk
Hewlett,
into the place and you're like,
Hewlett,
Yeah.
the congestion pricing is
Oh.
out of
I
hand.
don't even know how much it cost me to get here.
No, but the moral of the story is that there's a very select number of guys who are proficient in this kind of work. It's very precise. if you're not really fast and really good at it, it costs the company a lot of money. Like you need to be a rock star. So there's this group of dudes. They're all from Puebla, Mexico.
Been there.
They are some of my best friends in the world, but they've like unionized, and they call them the Draper Mafia.
Oh, they're just nice with it.
These guys, and like.
They
only raise from within. They only teach you. I was working alongside them for 5 years.
They wouldn't teach you their skills.
I'm not kidding. They wouldn't teach me how to do
like,
it.
No.
And it wasn't until I like started my own company and like employed them for years.
They're like, listen,
Grinquito.
like,
they called me Diablo Blanco.
Ay, Diablo, coño.
I wish we should call it. Oh, man.
Yo, Travis, where were you stuck in Mexico?
I was stuck in. Well, technically, I was stuck in Veracruz, Mexico.
Yeah, he got stuck in Mexico
And
for
then
like 6 months over COVID.
And then Puebla, Mexico, too.
What year
Puebla
was
is
this?
a good time.
It was a good time. It was just more expensive than Veracruz,
okay,
absolutely.
fair enough.
Veracruz cuesta muy poco. Muy poco.
He was just living in like a village. He was just
I was
sleeping
living
on
in the
someone's
suburbs,
roof.
basically. And then after that, unfortunately, I got stuck. I was stuck taking river baths, at 5 a.m. with the same soap that you would wash clothes with before the Jaguars and Bobcats came to the river. This was in Oaxaca, Mexico. And this is not a lie.
He's not making it.
And I had no electricity.
I paid for his storage unit
He
for all
did.
his stuff when
He
he was
did.
stuck in Mexico.
He did.
What were you doing down there, bud?
I'll tell the whole story real quick, as briefly as I
What
can.
do you think brought him down there?
Yeah,
what
take
what
a
would
guess.
bring him?
Ayahuasca.
No. He's not a tech bro.
I'm not from Oregon.
I'm not Aaron
Yo,
Rodgers.
I watched videos about that of like tech bros worth like HR ladies worth like millions of dollars for like startup companies.
Hit me
being
up.
like, I need to find my life, and then go doing ayahuasca and just losing their mind.
Burning
Ended up in a
Man.
psych ward for the rest
Hell
of their
yeah,
life.
sister.
Just never coming back down. It's like,
Yas,
fuck around and find out, dude.
And then opens up her own business in Mexico City and
And
sees
these
me and
Mexicans
gets
are like,
pissed.
these fucking white people are crazy, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Going back to that. So the problem that I had down there is a lot of people
Yeah,
thought
but
I was
pussy
cute.
brought him down there. That's what brought
yeah.
Oh, what's up, dude?
I mean, what can you do? I went down there on vacation for 3 days, found it, got it, liked it, went back, got it, liked it, went back, got stuck. And then when I got stuck, I got a side job as an English tutor. And also, I was living on a roof with stray dogs that unfortunately died after I left. And 3 times somebody tried to break in, once with a machete, and I chased them off the
They
roof.
tried to break into the roof?
Into the roof. Yeah, so, like, you know the chamber? No, listen. It's
Was it an aerial assault?
It's flat roofs.
They grappling hooked up.
They're flat roofs. They're flat roofs, so there's like a little cage.
Were they wearing a black and white striped outfit?
No, they were wearing fake Adidas from the fucking market.
Just in all black with like a black like.
No, and I caught him each time. He didn't know it was me, the irony. And I caught him each time. He jumped off, probably broke
They came
his
swinging
crackhead
from a
ankles
vine
3 times.
like George in the Jungle.
But there were a lot of good times, obviously. I'm just mentioning the bad times for humor, but it was great. But I got stuck there because I overstayed my visit, obviously. And I got fired from my job as a result, and my whole life has spiraled since, but it's gone back up in a happy way for 2 years.
Overstaying your
3
visa.
cards later.
Overstaying your visa in Mexico is
Visit.
so funny.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I
like,
had to get
it's
bailed
the
out by
opposite.
Mario. $38. And
But
then when I came to
usually
USA,
people do it the other way around.
I know, but listen to this. When I came to the USA, I was put in ICE detention group for 9 hours, and they thought I was Cuban because of my accent, Puerto Rican. So unfortunately, that kind of fucked me
Wait,
over.
you're Puerto Rican?
Yeah, he's another
both
white
are.
Puerto Rican. We
Shut the
we
fuck
put
up.
us together, we make a full Puerto Rican.
I thought you were like Turkish.
I am. No, I am.
He does look like Turkish.
I
He looks
am.
like he's gonna sell us a rug.
You look
I'll
like you're
open
gonna
up-
sell me some taffy.
I'll open up some DNA.
He looks like he's about to haggle at a
Yogurt.
department
I'm
store.
gonna fight about Euro.
Europe-
It's from my country. Merhaba. Muslim Gurs is my country.
He's about to throw a shoe at us.
Child sex Greece. Child sex Greece.
What?
That's what I'll tell him. I'll be like, hummus, my country. Nah, I'm Turkish. It's all right. It's all right. I'm Turkish.
Yeah, he's a man of mystery. He's also
Karim
blood
Benz-
related to some famous people
Yes,
of history.
Not Benzema, not Zahia, but Tell him.
Charlemagne.
Charlemagne.
And not Charlemagne the God.
Oh,
it would be better.
Like he's black too.
That would be so great.
North Africa, close enough, right? Yeah,
No, Charlemagne's like the medieval ruler.
No, I know who Charlemagne is. But
it would be better if I was Charlemagne.
I thought you meant the
You
God.
meant the God.
You're like, man.
Yeah.
Travis is buggy. He's like, man, Uncle Charlemagne won't let me get on Power 1051. I've been trying to get on the Breakfast Club for years.
I hope in 1500 years, some random village in like, oh my God, New Russia, in like Idaho or something, is teaching kids fucking about Charlemagne the God as if it was.
Is it POW 1051 or Hot 97 that would have the morning? I don't know if you guys were ever listened to the morning show, but they have like one of them has a segment where it's like, "Are you a ride or die?" And it'll just be like,
oh yeah. and then they call people and they go, yo, I'm I'm on murder charges.
yeah, exactly.
And
they want to see if their girl is ride or die.
And they also have the War of the Roses. It's like the same. They like catch like people cheating. They go they call people up. Yo,
audio too.
They call up a dude who they know has a side
so
chick.
Glad you know this.
And they go, yo, what's up? Fucking, I got you a dozen roses. Who you want to send the roses to? And like they 10 times out of 10 send them to the side chick.
Oh shit.
And then they call the side chick and go, yo, we got roses because you're a whore.
Oh my God. No, they're brutal for that. Hold on, let me unfez because the headphones are getting a little slippery.
I love Hot 97 when Funk Flex reads like,
now that I know you're not Muslim, I feel really weird about you having that hat on.
Yeah, well, I want to know.
You thought I was?
Yeah.
Where did you get the Fez hat
from? Girl from Egypt. I went on a date with a girl once and she thought I was Muslim, and I have no idea why. Legitimately no idea why.
Yo, let me try.
You're a Muslim-looking motherfucker, dude. You got like a
DNA.
scarf on. You got
Will.
You had the monkey hat on until a second ago.
Why you call it monkey hat, huh? What you mean?
Yo, Will, let me try his in.
Oh no!
Let me review his in on the pod.
No, you want
Are we getting
lip
Swedish?
pillow, dude?
Yeah, dude.
We're getting Swedish. All right, I never finished my story
Let me ride
about
the
Yemen.
lightning.
So the reason why I sent money to Yemen and got banned from Western Union was because the very seemingly racist woman at Stop and Shop did not know where Yemen was or how to spell it. So that raised, I guess, her concerns. She rose flags with the company. I got a letter in the mail saying I was suspended from Western Union, which is a big shame for me. But shout out Veracruz, Mexico y Los Cangrejos. Sponsored by La Gran Parroquia. Recommend, best place in the whole country. Just drink coffee and chill.
All right, what flavor is this supposed to be?
Cheesecake.
It's called smooth.
I like this. This is all right.
It's all right. Yeah.
It is smooth, brother.
Raise your bass on your fucking mic if this is so smooth.
My bass?
Oh, I can raise the bass.
Because now you're talking smooth talk.
Oh yeah, welcome to the smooth talk hour.
We want to give a big.
We're about to play.
We back with some smooth.
We about to play Barry White, baby.
Yeah, I fucking love old black man music.
Oh, same.
I love some Marvin Gaye. Give me some Barry
Here,
White.
let me give you more bass again.
Yeah.
I love old black Haitian man.
Yeah, I love some good. I like if we're talking soul music. I like Philadelphia soul more than Motown. Yeah, you know
what that shirt says.
Dude, we're doing a hamburger club in Philadelphia.
Yeah, dude, I want to pull up.
Hell yeah.
Allegheny,
It's literally Kensington.
Yeah.
I ain't lying, dude. But we're gonna
double shoes, wear double socks.
We're gonna fucking get a giant Airbnb, and we're gonna ship out like 12 or like however many people will agree to come.
Yeah.
We're gonna bring them all here, and then if you have those people, and then like 10 people show up, like we have a fucking show.
I got an idea.
That sounds sick, dude.
It's gonna be so much fun,
dude. I want to. You're doing it the same weekend, right? Is Miguel doing a dork court there too, or isn't that?
I don't know.
Am I spoiling?
Yeah, I don't know. There was like talk about maybe like doing it that.
Because that could be a good idea to do it all in the same shebang. Because
I don't think that venue is gonna allow for the set. I don't think.
Yeah.
I
mean, you can find a different venue.
A tight timeline.
I have an idea.
Well, what's up?
What if you just pay Mad Fiends to show up? Very cheap.
Mad Fiends?
In Kensington.
Because they're not going to laugh. They're going to be all tranked out. It's not going to be great.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
You know?
You could get some
True.
Philly bums
I'm just trying to put them to work. Get them off the streets.
I'm like pretty well like connected to the
Philly bums are way more personable than New York bums. I will say that. Like, Philly bums, like
Depends
they're
what drug
gonna
they're
come
on.
up to you and they'll be like, "Hey, how you doing, player?" Like, Temple's doing
That's
good
that
this
Philly
year.
soul.
Temple's doing good. Now, I just saw you buy a pack of cigarettes inside the 7-Eleven. Now, am I gonna
If I'm
bother
not
you
mistaken.
to maybe have one? And then you give him one, they'll be like, "Now, could you give me another one?"
Yo,
One time I had a friend that was too nice, and he just kept handing them. And I watched my friend hand a bum like 6 cigarettes before he said no.
Dude,
and I like grabbed him, like,
bums
"Dude, what are
these
you
days-
doing?" What are you
Bums
doing?
these days are too ungrateful, dude.
Yeah, I got a good anecdote for that. So Jason, shout out Jason. I remember one time what's the word?
I give him
Unhoused?
2 tops.
unhoused
2 would be
Jason.
fucking happy. Oh,
Shout out
Jason is your
Shout out
homeless
Jason
friend?
Langdon. No.
he just brings up. He doesn't know who Jason.
Shout out
is.
Hobo J.
No, I'll tell you my homeless friends.
Oh no,
Give me a
that's Eric
second.
King of Soho.
Yes, thank you. Shout out Prince and Broadway, Eric King of Soho. Pick him up from him, support the man. Good man. Wants to own a landscaping business. If you could hook him up. But no, Jason
A
Langdon.
landscaping
shout out.
business in Soho is a wild.
No, obviously in Virginia.
He'll come mow your 4 feet of
Yeah,
grass.
exactly. Piss off
He'll
your
mow,
neighbors.
he'll mow your
7
patch
a.m.
of grass in your backyard.
He'll piss on your fence.
But he'll do it in a king crown, so it's all right.
He'll ruin your houseplants.
Sell weed to the kids passing by. No, not
Oh,
kids.
yeah.
No, not kids. Adults. But going back to what I was saying. So what was I saying? Fucking shit. Fucking chet. What was I saying? I was talking about
I
something.
can't believe you're Puerto Rican.
Yeah, yo soy boricua pa que tú lo sepa, mamita.
Yeah, he
like
speaks
Bad
Spanish.
Bunny.
He's like,
Yeah,
he
I
speaks
speak Spanish my whole
I
life.
don't.
Yo no sé cómo.
But I like Fat Joe, so that makes up for it.
Yep.
Like when everyone was upset that the Yankees brought out Fat Joe in the World
They're
Series.
just racist.
I was
Yeah, for
hyped.
real,
I was
dude.
hyped. I was like, "Yo, Joey Crack!" Like hell yeah,
Imagine
man.
him on top of you.
Joey cracked the dog.
What up? Yeah.
Joey crack.
What up, Bronx?
Yeah. Apparently he's half Cuban.
Is he half Cuban?
Apparently.
He's
Remember we saw
also,
Pat
he's also a
Cuban?
habitual liar. He lies in like every interview. He just
Yo.
makes stuff up. It's so funny.
I hate being the guy that does this, but it sucks to explain memes. But I saw a meme today that was like, "Yo, she Cuban on my missile till I cry."
Hell yeah. Mark Cuban. She Mark Cuban.
Yo, you ever see the conspiracy theory that Elon Musk is a Chinese man? He's a Manchurian
Elon
candidate.
Musk.
saw him.
And the more I think about it, I'm like, he
I've
kind
seen
of does look like he could be a Chinese guy.
I've
No,
seen his
there's
videos.
a
What are you talking
hold
about?
on. There's a picture, dude.
I've seen his videos before. He is Chinese.
My phone. No, there's a picture. Kelpie sent it to me the other day of like an Asian guy who looks like a disturbing amount like Elon Musk.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. And I
This is a
actually
real
had it
guy.
saved, and I've been searching
Elon
for
Musk.
other photos like it to make a Hamburger Club
Keep
category.
accidentally biting on that thing.
And it's a
What,
really,
on the mic?
On the Zin. And I feel like it's going to pop in my mouth.
It's not gonna pop.
Okay.
Does it taste like Xanax?
Yeah.
I should put it back
It's
in.
not gonna pop, dude. Come on, get it together, Grouch.
Pop that, don't stop.
Get
What
a
you
job,
working with?
I do need a job. I did a phone interview today with this company and it sucked. And you know when you do a phone interview for a company and you start asking questions about the company, you're like, "Oh wait, I don't want to work here."
Was it a call center?
No, it was an
Gift card
engineering
scheme?
job.
I
But like,
forgot I'm not gay.
I'm like, "Oh."
Gift card.
I was like, "How much time off do you get?" And they're like, 2 weeks total." I'm like, "Is that vacation or with sick time?" They're like, "No, that's total." I'm like, "Oh." I'm like,
That's not great.
and I'm like, "When does it scale up?" And they're like, 5 years. And I was like, you know what? Like,
Hey, do you want to be a slave?
yeah, do you hate your life? And then I was asking him about like working like late and stuff. I was like, I'm not, like, how often am I really gonna work late? And they're like, well, like, I'm like,
All the time.
yeah. Then I'm like, sounds like you guys are really dancing around that one.
Yeah.
What's the earliest you would work?
What do you mean?
I used to work 7 to 3 and it rocked.
Happily.
I used to work 7 to 3 and it kicked ass.
So 7 is your answer.
I'm the wrong person to ask.
I'll work at 6.
My work schedule is crazy. Sometimes I have to be up at.
You do like events, so like
Yeah.
it's big stretches
Sometimes
and then
there's like a 4 a.m. call. And
but what would you happily? I'm saying.
Happily, I would not want to go to work before 10 a.m., which is what I
Yeah,
do
same.
now.
I do 11.
I'll do
Fuck
dude.
that
7 to
shit.
3 was the best hours I ever worked because I felt like a middle schooler. I got out so
What were
early.
you doing? Landscaping?
No, I was doing engineering work. It's just
Same thing.
They gave the office the
You think
same
about
hours as the shop. So the shop worked 7 to 3, and the office worked 7 to 3. So I'd get out at 3. I worked 10 minutes away. I worked in Wyandanch.
You get out at 3 o'clock, you have the whole fucking day.
Yeah, and then I worked 8 to 4, and that was for like 5 years, and then I got fired. but
laid
yeah,
off.
it's pretty sick. No, I got fired.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Right now, it's like 10 to 6 during the week, but then the weekends are like 20-hour days.
10 p.m. Ow, fuck. My Dominican teeth got
Businessman,
hit by the mic.
man. You a businessman.
10 to 6, meaning 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. or 10 a.m.
No,
to 6
10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah. But I love my job, dude. My boss is a big comedy fan. The first day I go to work, I'm wearing a fake business hoodie.
Yeah.
And he goes, yo, sick
That's
hoodie.
sick.
Yeah, and I'm like, yo, so like me and Andrew, he's like one of my best, like literally like one of my best friends.
Yeah.
And I have to slave for them 75% of the year. I'm working every Friday, Saturday night, and I don't complain about it. So the summer, all the Jewish kids go to camp in the summer.
Oh,
Yep,
I know about
upstate
that.
New York, Catskills.
I used to work at Adventureland when I was in like high school and college, and all the Jewish day camps would pull up like all summer. Dude, I would always ask them, the ones that didn't speak English, they would speak Yiddish, and they would get like real pressed when I'd I'd be like, yo, what language are you guys speaking? And they'd be like, we are not supposed to speak to you.
Yeah. We are speaking Yiddish though. Oh, that's
Dude,
so good.
hold on. We're gonna
My bad for the detour.
No, because I used to work for the Hasidic Jews, and it's crazy. And then we're gonna go back to that. I used to work for the literal tunnel Jews.
That
Hell yeah.
770 Eastern Parkway.
Yeah, the Chabad.
Yeah, yeah. I used to go there to collect my paychecks.
Now he's gonna learn a little bit about me.
I'll tell you where the tunnels go. But
he knows. He's been down there.
Con Edison, PSE&G.
Yeah, the tunnels. Yeah, I ran the pipes down there.
No, but what the fuck was I gonna say?
You're talking about Chabad.
No, so I work for these guys, and I finally I've like my career. I've done a bunch of big shit.
Yeah.
I used to work for really high-end companies, and now I work for like a little bit of a more like ragtag company.
Yeah.
But I'm like super appreciated, and it's like awesome, and I work for them tirelessly 3/4 of the year. The summer and Christmas is the only 2 times it really slows down.
Are you Egyptian?
No. So I tell my boss who's like a comedy fan, I tell him about the Hamburger Club. I go, yo, like I got this idea.
Yeah.
I think it could work. I think it's like funny. And he goes, dude, I love game shows. I love comedy. Here's my credit card. Go make yourself a game show.
That's sick. That's sick.
And like that's like where the Hamburger Club comes from. And like he continues to.
I always try to bring him out to it. That's
got-
the Comedy Jeopardy thing I always try to bring him to. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about it.
Yeah, you got.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Yeah, I agree, but I don't know what day of the week that is.
It's Sundays, last Sunday.
Last Sunday of every month. And
It's not a Saturday, so that's good.
Yeah. Yeah. But we already outgrew the first venue, and there's like such a buzz, dude.
Dude, you got a buzz. It's a serious buzz.
I've been experiencing some dick riding.
No, what it is
I've
there's
had
a lot.
some
Hell
people,
yeah.
Like I'm not gonna lie, it's like
There's a lot of bullshit in Long Island comedy for the amount
I
of
mean, on Long Island.
no for the amount of good comics that are on the island.
it's
Like
fucked up.
there's so many bad shows,
Well,
and I
dude,
don't mean to
because
disrespect people
the,
booking shows.
make
but
a union.
I'm not gonna say
I'm not gonna say any names.
I'm not going to name any names, but I'm going to say that there's a sad tradition on Long Island, and that what's institutionalized is that the people who get booked are not the people who are the funniest. It's the people who are going to fill the most seats. And I understand that
It's
from
a business aspect,
perspective,
yeah.
and I get that, but I'm like so fucking not about that.
But there's a draw to book having a show that people aren't showing up for the comics on the show. They just know that it's going to be a good show.
Yeah.
Like, and that's how it happens in the city with like
Yeah.
good promotions, you know?
We're going to be in the city very soon.
Sick.
And like, dude, it's so much fun, and I wouldn't be in this position without all the people putting their names in the bucket, and like, everybody has done such a good job. It's been like a freak show how the bucket gives us. Anytime there's like a real person there,
Oh, dude.
they come out of the bucket, and I fucking swear on my life, it's like a conviction of my life that like there will never be any bucket collusion.
The time the Indian guy dressed like the Red Dead Redemption character fell out of his seat is still so funny to me because that seat was broken the entire night and everyone kind of sitting in and be like, you know, and this guy's just sitting in it talking to me and he just falls the fuck out of
that
it.
guy is such a fucking weirdo. and he's like a staple at that bar.
Gotta meet him.
Always there. He shows up and he just like drinks his ass off for like a short period of time and leaves. Like he'll show up.
That kicks ass.
Yeah,
That kicks ass.
He'll show up and be like, "Give me a wild turkey neat."
Yo, his family does not know he's there. He's just going there, ripping a drink, and going
They're
back
hours
home.
ahead.
Taking out the garbage. But yeah, no, but the Burger Club has just been so much fun. Everybody that comes out is so enthusiastic. It's been like an overwhelming response, and my goal is to very much keep it for us, dude.
Yeah.
It's for the comedians.
Oh yeah.
If we can make some money along the way, that's great. But like, we're opening up an email address.
Yeah.
Where anybody can just send.
Oh, that's awesome.
Anybody that wants can write for the show.
When I saw the first one, I actually jotted shit down in my book because I was like, you know what, like I can fucking do it. I'll go back into my book and send them to you because I have some stuff.
There's gonna be it's hamburgerclubcomedy@gmail.com. I guess this is the official announcement. If you wanna.
Right here, pot of hot coffee exclusive.
A pot of hot coffee exclusive. If you want to write for the Hamburger Club, send us your ideas. Put it in an Excel sheet.
Another pot of hot coffee alum, Donnie Roy. Another
Shout out.
Yeah.
Donnie Roy and Russ Silberman. We do the show. If you email hamburgerclubcomedy@gmail.com and you have categories and you write a whole category, 4 questions and a category, we'll give you $25.
You heard it here first. You guys can get paid.
$5 a square. If it's an existing category and you just have a joke for one that we already do, $5 a square. You send it to us. We use it on the show. We'll sell you money.
Big stuff.
Yeah.
You heard that here first.
And if you give Pot of Hot Coffee $50, we'll record a podcast in your basement.
We'll
drive out, bring Taco Bell and record with you. You can be on the podcast.
I'm down with that.
If you pay us, we'll let you on.
But we got to go through our first. Do you know who the first donor was, though? Right? Did we tell them or no?
We had a donor.
Them? Lloyd Banks.
Oh yeah, Lindenhurst resident Lloyd Banks. Did you know he's a Lindenhurst resident?
So the company that I work for, came to prominence over COVID. Is when they really started killing it because they started doing these photo booths. Yeah, and 50 Cent.
Okay.
Booked them.
Big fan. We're big fans of him here.
And it's like the 50 Cent photo booth was like a gun room. It was like, all 3 walls were like John Wick's.
It gets you shot 9 times.
Yeah. And the funniest part about it is that they show up for the setup and it's 50's birthday party. So that's like some venue, but whatever, they get there and they're there working, and like before like any guests show up, some black dude has like a Pyrex dish with tinfoil.
Wait, you're telling me there was a black dude at a 50 Cent event?
No, but this is...
You sure?
No.
He wasn't...
This black dude shows up with like a Pyrex dish with like tinfoil over it. And they go, can I help you? And he goes, yeah, yo, I'm here for the party.
What, you got shrimp?
And they go...
You got that Pyrex vision.
No, he goes, yo, I got the yams. Yeah. And they go, I don't know, man. And he goes, yeah, I don't know. My name's Tony. And it's Tony Yayo.
Tony Yayo brought yams.
Yayo yams. That's how he's making his money now.
Dude,
good idea.
He probably bought the yams at the King Cullen on Wellwood.
Yeah, true. Northland of her, shout out.
No, but then, so 50's birthday happens. 50 tags his company on Instagram. And they kind of blow up and like... They were just doing photo booths, and then they hired me.
That's sick.
And I do like...
So you got hired because of 50?
That's a bit of an extrapolation.
He's your friend.
Because it was like a year and change later.
You could say it here on the pod. You and 50 are business partners.
Yes, me and 50 Cent are... I'm gonna
where's the vitamin water?
All right. Yeah. I'm friends with Adam Sandler.
Yeah, we already doxed him on the podcast.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we did. Where does he live? Crosby and what?
Crosby and Prince, baby.
Yeah, he illegally parked outside of his building.
Yeah, with Florida plates. Call him
Sandman, dude.
Yeah,
I'm very excited for Happy Gilmore too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
Weird faith.
Did you get the Instagram ads for the extra?
I did.
I feel like everyone did.
I was like,
shit. No,
apparently, I know people that went, and there was just a line like around the block.
Yeah. What do you?
Dude, mad people from Long Island drove. over there like, dude, I got this Instagram. I'm gonna drive.
What is that gonna do for you?
What do you get? Yeah,
It's so the whole like podcast.
I'm gonna be in the gallery of a Happy Gilmore and be like, yeah, the ball's gonna land on my foot.
Yeah, and you're gonna be a demented retard for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? Like, what did
like
it even
me
get that guy? And he was in the movie because he was such a freak. You know, like
literally extras. I got you. It took me so long.
Yeah, extras in movies.
I understand.
That's a career, man.
I know. I have emails from them. They text me today.
AI is gonna.
Oh yeah, aren't you supposed to be a model now?
Yeah, I do casting.
AI is gonna destroy that.
It's all right. They can
Because
destroy me.
they're once you can sell, like they're gonna do like where you like body scan someone, and they're just gonna get straight up homeless people. They're gonna go, yo, I'll give you $100.
Smart.
The point of this
Hustle.
podcast is so they'll have enough footage of me to do a hologram me when I die.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I want my comedy to live on forever.
Is your name Sean?
Yeah.
Do you live in Idaho?
No, Long Island, baby. But my hologram, you can see my hologram at the Idaho Funny Bone in 70 years.
You're gonna be like, I love Idaho.
Yeah, crushing it. Parade joke.
Yeah, dude. Dude, I was so pissed. My sister sent me a Ricky Velez clip of him doing Puerto Rican Irish parade stuff, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking blow my brains out. No, but his shit was all about liking parades, and I was like, you know what, like. My stuff's the opposite direction, and it's one line.
Would you like a cotija?
And it's also the first good joke I wrote, and I'm like, this guy's rich. I don't care.
Yeah, Ricky's a funny motherfucker.
Yeah.
Give me an alcapuria.
Yeah, I gotta find a friend like Pete Davidson to leech off, like Ricky was.
That's a smart idea.
Yeah.
I mean,
who's going places in Long Island comedy? Who can I ride the coattails of?
Fucking, you're talking to him right now.
Oh yeah, the Hamburger Club. Yeah, we ride the coattails of Terry.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Terry Funk?
Patriots.
I love Terry McNeely.
Yeah, I'm hyped. I'm doing one of his shows.
Are you doing Valentine's Day?
No, the March one. I got booked at the Hamburger Club. The one he did it. Yeah, because I crushed in the minute, and then he's like, "Hey, Latino kid." That's what he said to me. He's like.
Yo, Uncle Terry is a fucking riot. That guy,
he's a funny motherfucker.
A guy who will get up and just fucking murder.
Oh, yeah.
And he doesn't even do material. He just gets up and is like a fucking creature. And it's so
I didn't know who he was until I started comedy on Long Island. I'm like, wait, why does he have 175,000 Instagram followers?
Because he was very active over COVID. He was like the COVID.
He was one of the COVID guys?
Yeah, yo.
Jim Brewer stole his material.
Anybody besides Anthony Fauci that benefited from the COVID virus, it's Terry McNeely.
Heard that first.
I'll fucking put my stamp on that.
You can catch him at the closest Elks Lodge.
I'm terrified to go on the road.
Queens Boulevard.
Everyone's like, yo, you got to go on the road with Terry. I'm like, I don't think
I mean, as long as Ellison's there and he's the one doing the driving, right?
Well, if one of us is going to have a heart attack, it's probably... I love you, Mike.
I got to get Mike on here. He's like he's one of the funniest.
Yo,
he's
Big Mike, funny. Dude.
Does he go by Mikey?
Yo, I love that he does the David Tell thing. He just any mic that we go to, he just waits till absolute last.
Oh yeah, he doesn't care. He just sits there drinking, just waiting.
And he gets up and fucking cuts your throat open.
Yeah, he waits till the room empties out. He's like, there's no one in the room when he gets up at certain points. Just like,
but Mike Ellison is the truth. He's what, dude.
He's the best. He's.
It's funny because we all complain about the injustice of the Long Island comedy scene and these contests that are bullshit and people get robbed and whatever.
Yeah.
But then you, on the other hand, have to say Ellison won them both.
Yeah. Donnie won fucking Butera's contest. Like, if you're good, you'll win it.
Fucking, what's his name? Why can't I think of his name? Alex Bradley.
Yeah, no, like if you're undeniably just better than everyone at the show, like they'll give it to you. Like, it's like, that's my thing. Is like I'm not far enough into this shit to like, I don't know, like have like I never plan on winning these contests. I'm just trying to be like, oh, I need to make my material more widely appealing. Well, you know what I mean? Because like I bombed to these old people.
I'll tell you,
the old people hate me.
As somebody that goes to these contests, and I've murdered at these contests, and I've been one of the people that got slighted or whatever. Neil Rubenstein told me this. He said,
Ooh, great singer.
Oh yeah, Travis likes hardcore. He knows.
Oh.
He knows Neil from his music.
Yeah, I've never seen his comedy.
That's actually really fun.
Oh, Neil's a fucking super
First,
funny dude.
I met Neil at Donnie's birthday party, and I was like, I was talking about like just shooting the shit with him for a while, and then like at the end of that, I'm like, hey, you sang in like Sons of Abraham, right? He's like, how long did you fucking keep that in for? I was like,
yeah, that's the
I
first thing I
got
would
the
say.
entire time. Like,
This year's model.
But Neil's a super cool dude. But he
Super funny.
He told me because like I got robbed, and then it was a Wednesday, so I went to station, and I got up and I went on like a fucking tirade, and I said some like unsavory things about the establishment. And then Neil afterwards goes, "Yo, dude, don't get me wrong, that was very funny, but you're not a contest guy."
yeah.
Do you really want to be a contest
That's
guy?
how I feel. I feel like it's skateboarding. Like it's like there's the skaters that everyone wants
Do you
to
wanna be a vert
or do you want to
guy?
be a contest skater?
Do you want to be a vert guy?
like, do you want to be Greg Lutzko wearing a fedora, or do you want to be
Nigel
fucking
Houston.
Gino Iannucci?
Do you want to be Bob Burnquist or Najee Houston?
Yeah. We're like, yeah.
And like,
Do you want to
oh,
be Bobby Puyo?
that like really hit with me. I was like,
did you
yo,
skateboard
you're right.
at all growing up?
I did.
Okay,
Yes!
finally. So
good.
we had.
I
we,
wasn't good. I was fat.
Why is that always happening?
I was hoping you.
You wouldn't say that.
What's the best trick you could do? Could you flip the board?
Let's hear
I
it.
could kickflip.
Okay. Yes. Finally.
Not like reliably.
No,
like,
but you
I've
could-
landed kickflips.
No, that's enough,
I've
man.
landed
'cause
varial flips.
That's
I've, like
impressive. That's a fat kid power move.
Oh,
Power
dude.
trick.
they used to call me Nose Stall Willie.
Nice.
I had
I was a big nose
front,
guy.
front or backside?
Front. Well,
Front,
like,
of course.
No, just like direct.
Fat
on.
kids. Fat kids were. Fat kids were the first
Into
ones.
the staircase. Yeah.
Fat kids were the first ones to learn to tray flip because they were.
I wanted to say
because
it,
they
but
were
he
the
got it.
they were the
I
only
never
ones with
tray
enough
flip.
leg muscle in like
Yes,
7th grade to
spacing.
really get the board around.
I know what you're talking about, but
Right.
I could never tray flip.
That shit would
I
bow
wouldn't
too.
steal
The
that.
8.5
No.
at 13 years old would.
But yo, skateboarding has like totally changed. And,
Yeah.
like, you see these kids, like these like little children that are doing like gnarlier shit than ever even existed.
Dude, the Japanese.
when we were kids.
Dude, the Japanese.
The Koreans are out of this world,
Bro.
Do you watch like SLS, like
The Street League stuff?
Yeah,
Yeah, a little bit of that. I watch like, I'm more of a, I grew up skateboarding a lot, like a lot.
Shout out
like
Chapter
I have friends
Skateboards.
that, like I got friends that are all like still like pretty involved in that stuff, and yeah, I'd watch like I still watch the videos and stuff, and like
Compass Underground.
Do you know a kid named Ross Hammerschlag?
no.
Oh, he
Is that his real last name?
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
on.
He was my buddy growing up. He was like
Or
on
does
the
he have a
American
hammer
team
schlag?
when we were
Okay,
young.
word.
Yeah.
He's from the island?
Yeah. He's from
Word.
Smithtown. Did you ever skate at Stony Brook?
No.
Oh.
Wait, is that what the DIY thing out there?
No, Stony
Or
Brook.
is that's Rocky Point that they have
Yeah.
that DIY?
In Stony Brook University
Yeah.
has.
Oh, yeah. Well,
They have the Javits Center, which is like a big BMX thing.
So
It was like legends, but the 10 stair was the
yeah, but Stony Brook from like for us, like the only spot people used to from like Lindenhurst and like because we were more like aligned with like Nassau, like the Nassau skating.
We had a lot.
Because there's that famous, there was the Banks back in the day, the Stony Brook
That's
Banks.
the Javits Center.
Yeah, so that got shut down like probably like 05 or like,
Yeah.
so like by the time I was in high school, like that like we had enough
So-
pop to be skating those bigger spots. That shit was done.
So if you were at the Banks, you could go
Yeah.
up the hill. There was like the hill.
yeah.
Or you could go like down like into the campus.
Mm-hmm.
And if you went down into the campus and you took a left, there was like the sickest 10 stair. It was this like psychotic fucking stair set.
Yeah.
And like Dave Jacobs, I don't know, I almost said rest his soul. He's still alive.
Oh,
But,
mashallah.
yo,
How hard did he slam?
No, one time he slipped, he hit his head and he lost his sense of taste and smell.
He got COVID. He hit his head and got
He
COVID.
got COVID in 99. He got COVID 09.
Yeah, the best was skateboarding. So funny because like now you see kids skateboarding like and they have helmets on. It's like that shit. You would get bullied so hard if you pulled up to the skate spot with a helmet on and like.
I've seen that you can't get a sponsor still to this day without a helmet on.
If you're wearing a helmet, you're not getting a sponsor.
Wrong.
You're a dork. Who's getting a sponsor wearing a helmet?
Street skaters don't wear helmets.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. But
I see little kids.
They get 6 sponsors. Yeah, there's like.
You're not gonna sell a board though.
You know who's the best?
Who's buying a board of a dude
who's your
rocking?
favorite skater in the world?
Well, all right, you're gonna say Bob
Puyo.
Burnquist wears a helmet?
I'm Aurélien Girard. Do you know who that is? He's in France.
No,
dude.
All those French dudes got.
I know, French people
Lucas
are crazy.
Puig. Lucas Puig. The whole former cliche team. Was it Benny Fairfax? All those dudes.
Aurélien has just like the tightest tray flip you've ever seen. He does it over fucking.
Yeah, dude, I like all the UK skaters. What is that dude? Tom Knox. I don't know if you guys.
Jeff Rowley.
Dude, no, dude, they all have like. Well, Jeff Rowley got noticed in Cali. Like he moved to
Vans
Cali.
XL3s, great shoe.
You ever see the early hookups video with Jeff Rowley? Like the first hookups video with like little kid Jeff Rowley.
Great reference.
Baker 2G.
Dude, Baker 2G.
Great reference.
Dude, Baker
2G.
Baker 2G and Baker 3 ruined
everything.
a generation of skateboarders.
Ruined? That's what inspired me.
There's so many kids that I know that started like shooting heroin because of Baker.
Is the hardest fucking skate part there's ever been.
Oh, I'm sitting up. I'm ready for this.
What about Dustin Dolan?
Dude.
Yeah. Dustin Dolan ripping the shots.
I was gonna mention him a fucking 40 minutes ago.
You know that trick.
Jim Greco, the Gloria.
What about his new shoes? Have you seen his new shoes? They're dress shoes.
I haven't seen his new shoes.
They're dress shoes.
Dude, that whole video, every single part in that video is fucking
dropping hammers.
But dude, Dustin Dolan, I think it's Baker 3, right, where he rips the shots and then skates
Baker's
the handrail.
3.
That trick took like 10 tries.
I bet.
So he took 10 shots. He was 10 shots deep when he landed that. Like the bar wanted to cut him off.
That place was awesome.
Because he could barely stand, and he was like, "No, I gotta land this."
There's so many classics.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry's
good.
Medic Marty is the
Medic Marty's great. What's it called? Is it Guy Mariano's Medic Marty part or?
I believe it. He had a good tech deck too. Released.
No, the fucking.
I'm trying to think of.
Swedish
Or it's
guy.
Carroll. Mike Carroll's a Medic Marty.
Mike
Carroll.
Carroll.
I used to play
Mike Carroll's
him in
Medic Marty
skate.
part. That's who it
Holy
is.
shit.
Yeah.
Because he was goofy. That's why
I always liked. I'm a regular skater, so I always had to pick a regular guy.
You picked Shingo.
But there never was that good a selection for regular skaters. Like all the cool, like
all the really good guys were always goofy.
Yeah.
it's like Costin, Reynolds, like right there. The
Andrew
best.
Reynolds is the most punk rock motherfucker that I.
He's my favorite skateboarder of all time.
Dude, shout out to Reynolds.
Hell yeah.
Real fast.
I wore those sneakers for years.
Yeah, dude, Reynolds threes were my go-tos for a hot.
Didn't you have him in purple?
No, I had him in
blue.
Blue, yeah, like a
Yes,
black and blue.
I remember. I had the audio Flints in 2005.
Yo, the audio, Brian Sumner's with the British flag in them.
Oh,
I always wanted
classic.
those. I always wanted those.
Those
were
were
circled
good.
in the CCS mag.
I like to think that I'm not white enough to wear those.
All right.
I just thought they were hard. It's like I was like, yo, look at these ridiculous colored moon
They were
boots.
You know why I didn't want to get them? Jake Matthews had 'em.
Yeah.
Shout out Jake Matthews. He
Yo,
had 'em,
best
so I
skater
didn't
in
get 'em.
Lindenhurst.
Yep,
Jake
big
Matthews is
time.
fucking New York City. Do you have to press the button or anything?
Who else? Like the other? Do you know Little Alex? He was like he's dead now.
No.
Definitely no.
Do you know like Nick Sassa or like Chad Caruso?
Braden Nick Sassa.
Yeah.
Nick Sassa. Do you know Nick Pernito? He was in like bands like Bella Kiss. Do you remember that band?
Bella Kiss? No.
Did you know Travis Hurley?
Wait, so you were like into like music scenes too? Like what? I grew up going to like hardcore shows for like I've been going to hardcore shows for like 15 years.
I had like a hardcore phase, but I didn't.
not a
I
phase, it's
wasn't
a
involved in
lifestyle,
like
man.
the local hardcore.
Yeah.
I'm a giant Glassjaw guy.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen the
saw-
movie.
Shout out
I've seen
Crohn's
the-
disease.
I'm seeing the movie Life with they're
just
playing
saw-
Silent Majority at AMH.
I'm seeing Glass
seen
John
all-
Poison the Well
I
soon. April 27.
Nerdy, dude.
Nerdy,
Some
baby.
Nerdy shit.
They got a song right before my birthday.
I just saw the movie Life with Head Automatica. that.
Graduation day.
No, fuck you.
Do you remember when Glass?
How you dare talk about that album?
You said Head Automatica. What am I gonna say?
No, that's not Head Automatica. Shut the fuck up, you piece of shit. That first album, Decadence.
It's all right. I got Crohn's disease. I could say.
Okay, you
He's gonna
leaky
shit
asshole.
himself.
Yeah, okay.
Daryl would agree.
Do you know how to sit on a couch?
I'm trying to find inner peace in my root chakra.
When I was in high school, I fingered Daryl Palumbo's wife
That's pretty sick.
before it was.
So you're the reason why
so
they
you
need
Eskimo bros? You Eskimo bros with Daryl?
That's why the color green came out. Thank you.
I'm not. No, this was years ago. But
So this is why Kiss Kiss Bang Bang came out?
no, can we literally take that out?
No, we're 53 minutes in. I don't think anyone who sees that is gonna enjoy it.
Justin Beck is
Anyone who
not.
sees that deserves it.
Justin Beck
yeah.
is not watching our podcast. Neither is Todd Weinstock. Neither
You're
is
just gonna
Danny.
start name dropping out here?
No, but I just like love Glassjaw. I love Head Automatic.
Yeah.
And I'm like a giant Movie Life guy. The first time I ever did ecstasy was at a Movie Life concert. I'm a big Vinny guy.
The only time I
I
ever
did a
did
Swanton bomb in mine.
the only time I ever did ecstasy was at a dive bar in Lindenhurst.
Gaslight?
And I was told it was cocaine the entire time.
What?
Yeah, my friend was drunk. He didn't know what it was. He got handed a bag from his cousin.
Oh, and it was like Molly.
And it was like an 8-ball. It was a big bag.
Yeah,
and it was Molly. We didn't know. We were just ripping lines of like bumps. We were doing it like coke the entire
Oh
night.
my God, that's a crazy thing. I guess you didn't die.
No, I don't. Are you not supposed to do that?
Yeah, no, you're supposed. You're
think
supposed to administer a dose in one shot. You're supposed to take it.
Oh no, yeah, we were just doing like key bumps all night.
I mean, people do. Don't get me wrong. People bump Molly, but
And then-
like if you're gonna like dose out on
Yeah.
Molly, you want to like take a bunch of it in one shot.
So my friend whose cousin came back to the bar at like 3 a.m. because like
Yeah.
we were friends with the bartender who was like closing. So like they would close and we could just keep drinking. It wasn't like a thing. And he's like, hey, how's the Molly doing? And my friend's like, Molly, what? This isn't cocaine? and then my friend goes to the bar and we walk back to my other friend's house and just finish the bag in his backyard.
Dude, I miss doing cocaine so much. I had a heart attack when I was 35, so I can't do coke anymore.
Fuck. Wait, I thought you were younger than us this whole time. I swear to God.
Oh!
I swear to God.
I do cocaine.
Man after my own heart. No, I'm
I do-
37.
I do cocaine like
It's actually kind of insulting.
I do cocaine like tax returns, only when they're given to me.
What, never?
Yeah, like once or twice a year when it's given to me.
Yeah.
Yo, the funniest cocaine
When it's
story I have.
administered?
I was at a friend's house, friend's party. Friend has a bag of coke, gets an 8-ball for himself. He's partying.
Hell
He has a lot of coke, so he's sharing. He's like, yo, take a bump, passing it around, whatever.
CM Punk.
My friend who doesn't do that much coke is really drunk and gets the bag. And he hands him the bag. He's like, here, take a bump. He hands him the keys. And my friend does this and then just turns it and pours the whole bag of coke on his face.
Wait, why have I heard this?
Everyone's
Did
just
someone fucking kill him?
Everyone's just in the room like, yo, I can't believe that just happened. Because we were the only guy that was the only guy that was in on the bag. And he's like, you know what? The guy whose bag it was like, that's on me. I'm fucking retarded.
Dude, I would bug out.
So sad.
Cause yo,
Poor
coke
guy.
is
Dude,
so sketchy.
The emotion leaving his body as it poured. He's just like, he realized what happened. It was like slow motion.
That's on me. But
And
that's
we're all just
he was
like-
a real one though. Cause
Oh.
I'll say that's a
No, he wasn't.
That's
He's not a
a,
D-gen. If a real
that's-
cokehead would have like stabbed the guy over that.
for real.
Yeah.
That's like a real like
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
for lack of a better term, woke ass version, like woke ass way to look at it. Like,
Yeah.
that's on me. Cause
That's my shit.
nah,
I mean-
that's, if that was my bag, that's on you, dude.
Yeah, no.
Oof.
But it was also like, yeah, it was like he was passing it like no one else had money on the bag. No, there wasn't like two people to be
Oh,
upset
that's it.
about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like because if you're in on the bag with
I
someone else, then it's
assumed
two guys.
I
like,
don't know
"Yo,
if
what
that
the
makes
fuck, man?"
it better or worse. I think that makes it.
Less impactful.
It makes it less like
Everyone else
actionable.
cared less.
You like
yeah.
it's less acceptable for that guy to like take action.
He can't rile up a group of
Because-
people with
But
it.
if it was like, if it was like our bag and that guy did that.
Oh, all three of us would be mad. Yeah, that's what I mean. It'd be way easier because it'd be like a pack of dogs where they like one riles the other two up and they just start they feed on. Oh, let's get this motherfucker. But it's one dog. You're like, hey, just fucking kick him in the ass and let him walk away with his tail between its legs.
Coke is such a sketchy thing.
Yeah,
and it's like. It always like sounds like a good idea, and you're like, "Oh, let's do coke," but like, it never ends well.
No, never.
Even if
It's
you
money
like,
spent.
like, okay,
I've watched a lot of friends just really just ruin themselves with like getting into it. Like it seems like it's fun, and then you just see like.
I feel like it's best if it's.
Know
a
what
secret.
it is a group of people could go do coke and like. 5 people will do it, and like 4 of them will think it's fun and not do it for months after that, and one guy will be like, dude, that kicked ass, and then they'll be doing it watching like a baseball game in their room.
Here's the deal, exactly. The cocaine has to be, it's got to be the right setting, and then when it happens, the best case scenario, if you're doing coke as a single partying guy, the best case scenario is that there's a girl who's also doing coke and that she comes and then you guys have coke sex.
Yeah.
And
coke sex kind of sucks. You're pushing like a 75% boner where you can't come.
No. Coke sex comes in echelons. There's
really
nothing worse than
whiskey coke sex.
Some of the best sex is coke sex.
Yeah, because you can't nut. You're just like you feel like Lexington Steel. You're just going for like an hour. You're just like,
but like yeah, like it never. Like,
wait, you're saying you can't nut because of coffee?
No, I'm saying it's better. No, but I'm saying
coke sex is never dignified.
No.
So then the next day it's gross and it's like, you know.
Did you see that picture of Hunter Biden with Julia Fox?
Good for him.
And Hunter Biden's just eyes are like fucking just wide open. He's just very blatantly coked up. It's like, yo, Julia Fox is like a moth to a lamp with like dudes with cocaine.
Interesting. Interesting.
Julia Fox is the chick from Uncut Gems.
Oh shit! Don't say anything about that movie, please. Only saw the first 15 minutes. It's already one of my favorites, but please don't mention it.
Wait, you saw 15 minutes of the movie and it's one of your favorites?
Already one of my favorites.
You look like you did advertising for Uncut Gems.
Wait, how did? Thank you.
How you look like you were on the fucking PR spot.
How is one of your movies? How is one of your favorite movies something you've literally just seen part of the rise in action for?
Number one.
You haven't even seen the movie.
You haven't seen the movie?
I've only seen the first 15 minutes, and because I haven't wanted to finish, I don't
could
want
spoil
to
it
finish.
for.
No, please don't. Please don't. Please don't.
No, I appreciate you being a hardcore Sandman guy.
Yeah.
I'm a hardcore Sandman guy.
He's my friend, man.
Oh, he used to go. His
He's not
dad
my
used to bring him to ECW events when he was
Absolutely,
a child.
yeah. Queens Boulevard, 100%.
I mean, I
A
don't.
3-year-old at an
I know
ECW
wrestling.
event.
That explains a lot.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah,
Like,
you're.
a 3-year-old handing Sabu a chair.
Yeah, Sabu was smoking a joint in my face at age 4.
Yo, can I see one of your
I
beers?
thought it was a cigarette, but thinking back
dude.
in lifetime, I think it was.
These beers. I'm gonna tell you a story about these beers.
Dude,
IPA.
my roommates in college really liked these a lot.
So, it used to be a craft brewery. It used to be, here. Give me it. It used to.
You got a seatbelt?
Oh, you got a lighter. He's a pro. with the vape.
In Bosnia, we
The
went
vape,
to the
buddy,
vape.
with the
I
vape.
respect that.
Yeah. Those are moves. But me and my dad like never agreed on a lot.
Yeah.
And we had like a bit of a tumultuous relationship. But he had a boat, and we used to go out on the boat. So
You ever get pussy from your dad's boat?
Oh.
Wait, you're fucking
That's
the
a
boat?
cheat
What do you
code.
mean by
No,
that?
I
That's a
used
cheat
to
code.
steal
What do
the
you mean?
boat.
Yeah, that's a cheat code. I got a boat, dude.
You're
You
fucking
girl,
exhaust pipe of
girl,
the
you
boat.
want no? You tell a chick you got a boat.
I
You
love
take your
you,
dad's-
Mom. Carol Maccaro. You're a fucking saint. But yeah, I got pussy on my dad's boat.
Of course you did. Yeah.
What is your dad's boat for? A dad's boat is basically a pussy
That's a
machine.
cheat code.
It's
Yeah.
like
yeah.
Dawson's Creek, Pacey.
Yeah. But yo, what I used to do, we used to call
Way
it,
better pussy than coke too.
we used to call it pirate fucking.
Yeah.
And we'd go down to the marina. I was like allowed to be there. I had a sticker that I could get in.
Yeah, you had the parking pass and
because my
shit.
dad
Which
had
marina?
a boat. St. James.
Shout out St. James.
Oh, you're North
Smithtown,
Shore.
Smithtown Yacht Club is the establishment. And,
Kings Park.
Yo, we South Shore, we great South Bay dudes.
And
We don't
like,
fuck with that Long Island sound
like,
shit for real.
like, we had a sticker so we could be in there, and then we would park up near all like the big, like not the yachts, but like the big sport fishing boats that have like the
like the top,
deck up top, and then the back was like a zipper, and we would like just like open the zipper and go in and like dog chicks out.
Yeah, yeah, sounds about right. That's like way more. I knew kids that used to hotbox people's boats in the winter here, because like we live right on the bay, so there's mad people that just like leave their boat in the back of their driveway.
Yeah.
And like
then they
winterize it or whatever. And I knew scumbag kids that would like pull up on their BMX bikes and be like, "Yeah, this is a good place to smoke," and just go hotbox the inside of like the captain's deck.
This is real too. This is
some real Lindenhurst scumbag shit.
Seriously, real.
These are the same kids who on Halloween thought that when you go egging, you like egg places you don't like. So they went into like fast food places and like egg the employees. Like they went into the Boston Market and just egged the cashier.
Oh man, I love
Yo.
Boston Market. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
Oh, it's gone, dude.
No, I know. I don't see my little Dominican shorty
There's
anymore.
Well, my
Wait,
dad worked for
The
Boston
Boston,
Market.
they closed it
Really?
down.
He
When
He
did they
was
close
the
the one
district
on?
manager. My dad was like a high-level Boston
I
Market
never had it.
executive.
It was
It was good.
in
It was good. It was
Lindenhurst my
great.
entire life.
At a certain point,
I
it
never
became
had
like
it.
a black thing.
You know what?
Whoa.
I had friends that swore by it. That'd be like, "Dude, Boston Market's the best."
Promise you, it was.
There'd
really
always
good.
be one kid that'd be like, we talk about fast food. Some kid would bring up Checkers, get like booed out the fucking.
It was
Yeah.
simple, good food.
But then someone would be
it
like
was,
Boston
they used
Market.
to, their slogan when they started was, "It's not fast food; it's good food quickly."
I always
Look
thought
at
I always thought it was like I always thought it was like a whole meal for a family. Like I didn't think I could just get a meal for myself.
It's like
Well,
a
you
super
definitely
basic,
could. No, it's like
super
KFC.
basic
I didn't
deli.
realize that though.
It's
The
like,
they marketed it more towards families though. Like all the
They
commercials I saw.
definitely did. It was
It was affordable.
I had Arby's for the first time.
Did
Like
you get a
year
turkey
ago.
gyro? Pretty good.
No, I got
gyros, Arby's gyros.
Yeah.
I got
he
told
knows!
I got told to try one of their roast beef sandwiches, so I tried a French dip, and it fucking sucked.
Wait
it
a
was
second.
awful.
So
You put a little French dip on that.
Yo, you
roast
don't know
beef?
what a French dip is?
No, I honestly don't.
Roast
I was
beef
thinking
and like,
sexually, roast beef
cheese,
looks like,
and then you dip it in some au joie gravy. It's
So
pretty
I-
Je ne
good.
sais pas.
so I used
It's a
to,
good diner hit. That's a good diner
Je pense
choice.
que-
I
je pense
used-
que c'est les shots.
I used to be married, right? And my wife left me for the 20.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna bring up your hot Indian wife.
Shop.
Was she a stud?
She was a stud.
I brought it up to Travis before, and I didn't think that.
Yeah.
Damn.
Now
dude,
I get it.
You got it.
Now I get
You
it.
got your wife stolen by Orange is the New Black.
Yeah, no, it's fine. She was an alcoholic.
Oh, okay.
Stud.
She didn't want to admit she was an alcoholic, so she admitted she was gay,
Yeah.
and she left me for the 20.
Classic women denying all fucking
What would your stud name be,
accountability.
though? What would your stud name be?
What do you mean?
Well, if you were a stud, what would your name be?
I am a stud.
Yeah.
Ah, well,
My name's Will Maccaro. I'm a stud.
You kind of dress like Young Ma.
yeah,
No,
like
but
something like that.
Ooh.
Either way, well, oh fuck, what was the point of the story?
You were talking
Oh,
about.
you're talking about your hot Indian wife that left you for a stud.
It wasn't a stud. She
Hey, at
looked
least
like
you got
me.
good taste.
She kind of looked like
That's
me.
a stud, dude.
Oh man, no. But there was a purpose to the story, and I can't remember what that was.
We got stud tracked.
Yeah,
Fuck.
we got sidetracked. You fucked me up with the stuff.
My bad.
We were talking about the beer.
There's a chick I dated that's a lesbian now, and her like girlfriend kind of has like the same haircut as me.
It makes sense.
It's
They look
funny.
alike.
Well, dude,
Girls leave you for people who look like you.
when
No,
it
no.
when me and my wife split, I was working at an experiential marketing company, and it was a very small operation. It was the two owners and me, and I'm there, and like they were like very in tune with like what was going on.
Yeah.
and, like they knew the deal. So like the day that I like signed like the fucking divorce papers was like coincidentally also the day that I like learned the identity of her
The stud.
lesbian lover. Yeah, it was the day I found the stud.
Did you have a divorce party?
Found the
Were you like a middle-aged cougar? You're like divorce party, single.
Is there a website called
I can't
Stud
believe
Finder?
that I'm going to take this detour, but it's worth it. I used to work for a high-end event company.
Yeah.
There's this TV sports medicine doctor. She'd be on Dr. Oz. I don't know her name. It's like
Steroid plug?
Dr. Harry.
whatever. It was no, she was a woman, and she was getting divorced.
We need him on the show.
Yeah, we bring up Doc. I'm a Dr. Harry. I hate on him on like every week of this podcast.
She was getting divorced, and she was having a divorce party. And
That's pretty sick. Did you pipe?
no, but the company that I was working for did the flowers.
Okay.
So I had to go to the breakdown, and I show up, and the people in the room are Michael Strahan, Dr. Oz,
Sick.
fucking, oh man, not Ryan Seacrest. What's the other?
Heath Ledger.
No. Either way, there's a bunch of celebrities in
Yeah.
it. And
A lot of Botox in that room. Yeah.
A lot of adrenochrome.
And I yuck them up, and I'm like, hey, this fucking guy, fuck this guy, you're getting divorced.
Yeah.
Good for you, right? The next day.
And that's how the Hamburger Club started.
No, dude.
Whoa.
The next day, her husband threw himself off the George Washington Bridge right outside.
You talking about Aubrey Plaza?
Salt Life. Mahalo, baby.
Moana too.
Wait a second.
No,
Speaking of
you
that,
know
you
what?
guys got to see the shirt I got underneath
Respect
this.
to that guy, because that is like the. That is your checkmate as a dude. Like when it's all not going good as a dude, you're like your relationship's failing. You're like, I want to kill myself. Actually, that's it.
What is this?
I don't know what your shirt is.
Is that Ricky Martin?
Look what it says. No.
I think that's Ricky Martin.
Wait, what is your? Show me your shirt.
Is that Russ? I think that's Russ Silverman.
Yeah, he's making his own clothes.
I can't do this anymore. I can't do this.
You got Liam Payne, the dude who threw himself off a balcony from One Direction.
Oh, that's so gay.
No, but it was before. No, but it was before it happened, so I didn't know.
Oh, so
I
it's-
got the shirt at a thrift store.
So this is programming. What is it? That conspiracy theory?
Yeah, someone
cultural
donated it.
programming.
yeah, someone donated it from up high.
Yeah, I love
telling
going
you.
By one of the Anunnaki.
Yeah, exactly. One of the Nephilim.
Always
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
put a black man in a dress.
Oh, speaking of that, would you
Holly weird.
Would you
Kinda do.
And,
Like, I'm not gonna say that.
What?
No. Well, what's up, guys?
It's
Yeah,
okay,
yo,
you
you know
can
what?
do
We
it,
should
it's
go to the
okay.
list. We're
oh, we're gonna go hit the list.
we're an hour 10 in. We
Hit
should
the
go to the
list,
list.
baby.
Travis,
What's the list?
oh, Travis. So Travis doesn't do comedy or anything.
No.
So he doesn't have
I play COD
ideas
Mobile.
coming. So I say, hey, just write down a list for what you want to talk about on the
Oh,
podcast.
Yes.
So this is just Travis.
I love this.
And
This is
then
great.
we usually just go through it, and
Yeah, we
when
do
we
a
run
few.
out of ideas.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so let's see what Travis had. I saw him updating it
yeah,
today.
he has it on view.
Wait, before we start this, can we just clarify what's your age and ethnicity?
I'm the same as him, plus a little bit more.
Yeah, so his instead of being like half Irish, he's like his white side's like a bunch of different things.
Yeah. So
You're like a Mayflower white?
no.
Oh, I am.
No.
Like
I
part
am,
Jew, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
So I know. Trust me. It's all right. It's all right. I'm from Kew Gardens. What can I
Wait,
do?
wait,
I'll tell
hold
you
on.
his answer.
I want to go to the list. I'm seeing the list right now. There's one something to say. Hotep's son or K-pop daughter?
What? What does that mean?
Would you
Which
rather
would you
have
rather
a
have?
What does Hotep mean?
Fuck.
Like, you know, Hotep?
I know Hotep Jesus.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
like a Black Power type dude,
Wait,
like
so,
Nation
so
of
it's
Islam.
Hotep son or
K-pop daughter,
Which would you prefer?
which was
Hotep son?
I would rather K-pop daughter. I feel like that's way more normalized.
No, that's
Ancient
that's
culture.
frivolous and gay. That's you
That's
know,
just
yeah.
at least most women don't have any hobbies. Like she'll
At
have
least
one.
she's learning another
No,
language.
most
I
women.
don't-
I want my women's hobbies to be making sandwiches and sucking dick.
Yeah.
Combo of both.
I want her. I want her
Like,
to
with the fucking
the Fez cap.
Get it,
Yeah,
I
I'm a
can't-
more. I'm a
okay.
more. I'm a
Okay, let's
more.
go back to the list. Was that
Oh,
today that
to
you wrote
answer
that
his
one?
question, 31, Puerto Rican, Irish, Ashkenazi, Moroccan, Turkish, Swedish, Norwegian.
Okay,
Crazy,
that's
crazy
like
mix.
you know how Russ does like he like tricks Google into
Yeah,
making
yeah.
images of celebrities.
Yeah.
That's what you just did to me. You
Yeah,
just
no, I
said
just-
like so many things that
I
were
gave
so
you my-
different.
yeah,
that,
no,
Wait,
like,
why
I
do you
gave you
have
my answer
why
at
do
the
you have a
beginning, that's why.
Kodak Black lyric screenshotted in the notes?
oh,
What does it
hell
say?
yeah. Yo,
I love
Okay,
him.
from the song News Matt. She called me for a feature. I said I want to fuck you naked. I've been noticing a lot of bad bitches come from Philly.
Oh, No, because
No, that's a lie.
That's such a lie.
Yo, Philly is one of the ugliest.
Dude, I lived there. It was so fucking ugly.
No. We're having a moment right now.
Yeah.
Big head.
Philly is the ugliest fucking city in the world.
Yes.
I love you, Philly. I love you. You're great. They laugh at everything, but you get on
big-headed.
Bumble in Center City,
Yeah.
and you're like, what is this, an internment camp?
Dude.
Fucking, it's
you wanna hear a
unbelievable.
secret?
They would know I'm from New York just from seeing me. They'd be
Yeah.
like, this guy doesn't got a big
Just the
enough
way you
head.
turn, just the way you turn.
Yo, this bull right here, he's from New York.
God.
That's like
There was 2 reasons, though, I did fall in love with Philly. Can you guess one of them?
You like
Cheesesteaks.
cheesesteaks?
No, actually.
Dude, cheesesteaks
I have
kick
cheesesteak
I have
news. I have cheesesteak news.
The fuck?
There's a good cheesesteak spot on the island, though.
Yo,
I swear
there's
about
a
it.
yo. This is
Charlie's.
front page cheesesteak news.
Yeah.
If you're a fucking cheesesteak head,
Yeah.
you know Angelo's.
Of course.
Angelo's in Philly, right?
Yeah.
The owner of Angelo's and Bradley Cooper just opened up a cheesesteak spot in Manhattan
Okay.
on East 10th, I think. It's called Danny and Coop's.
Wow.
And you can get allegedly better than Angelo's quality cheesesteaks in Manhattan.
It sounds like a selling point. I don't know.
And it's not from a
There
hog
was
cart.
a good cheesesteak spot on
Federal.
no, it's called Shorty's. I think it's called the Cheesesteak Bar now, or the
Federal.
Philly Bar or something now.
NHL
It's in it's like by Madison Square Park, in
I
Manhattan.
don't know.
But
There was a Shorty's by Barclays.
yeah, it's probably the same people.
There's a lot of
yeah.
shorties by Buckley.
Yo, I passed Barclays the day of DMX's funeral.
The Rough Riders were out.
Hey, yo, they were. I'm not kidding.
You
They're
break
like
your neck?
whipping wheelies and shit. It was crazy. And there was this guy with a van, and he had like pieces of
Weed for sale?
literature.
Okay.
Okay.
And it was like a newspaper. And when the guy handed it to me, he said, "This is a gift from Minister Farrakhan."
Sick.
And it was this like
Sick.
wacky like Muslim propaganda paper,
Dude.
and it was like, yo,
Wars.
the secret connection between the Muslims and the Jews.
I didn't realize Malcolm X's first temple was down the block from one of my apartments in Philly.
Yeah.
Like it was like right outside of Temple's campus.
Yeah.
So there were just like ladies like in the full like and there'd be like a lot of black Israel. I always bring up black Israelites because they're my favorite. Because I'd get off the subway and I'd have a guy dressed like a Public Enemy music video with like a boombox and shit and like a PA system. He'd be like, "Blacks
like
are the real Jews.
Dragon Ball
Blacks
Z.
are the real Jews."
Yo, that's a
It's-
wild
and then
thing
they'd
to
see
say.
like a white kid, like a Temple student. They'd be like, "White devil, white devil," and they'd start following him and stuff. For like, it's like
when there's a black guy who's saying he's a Jew. How do you even weigh in?
dude,
on
it
that?
rocks.
Like,
It rocks so
Ethiopia.
much. It's so much. It rocks so
Even
much because
say
they
anything.
would follow you like an RPG like video game where like the enemy only has like a 6-foot range.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And once
Don't
you
lose
leave it,
them.
they stop following you. Like they would
Turn
just
around.
like they'd kind of follow you for like that corner, and then once you got out of range, they'd be like, "All right, he's gone. He's got his headphones in. That's enough of that."
That would be pretty fair. I don't know.
The reasons I fell in love with Philly was because he went there.
Yeah. One
That's
time
why.
he visited me.
You went to Temple?
Yeah.
He turned me on to coffee.
Yeah. Next Temple comedy, great. Yeah. Bill Cosby, Bob Saget, then me. Hopefully I die a young
reverse
premature
order,
death.
I
too.
like to think you raped less than them.
Did Bob Saget? I feel like he probably did.
I don't hope so. I hope not.
Pretty sure he fucked Kimmy Gibbler.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I think he did say he did that.
yeah, but it was like a bit, but
Yeah.
which is very funny.
There's also, I feel like he probably died from something weird that they just don't want to talk about.
I think he was doing coke.
Yeah, I thought.
I
I heard that he was choking himself. He was into like choking himself while jerking off.
Fucking
Batman
watch your
suit.
mouth. Watch your mouth.
That's a Temple alumni. I won't speak bad on him.
That's facts.
Yo, you got
Huge
you got
facts.
one of the
Tim and Eric, also another Temple alum
Yep.
right there.
Good bass player in there.
Yeah, I played for Ink and Dagger.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, don't sing.
Don't.
No.
Yeah, that was bad.
No, that
No,
was
I know
really bad.
because I don't remember the lyrics.
Put on the monkey hat again.
Yeah. Fuck, dude.
And then
Oh, we should go back to the list. That was just. Yeah,
the
yeah.
second reason that I fell in love with Philly was a Syrian girl. You know?
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Travis fucks. Travis
No, I
fucks
bet,
more.
I
He
bet.
fucks more than anyone I know.
But I
Let
bet
him know.
I bet they don't know you're Puerto Rican.
They also don't know his
No, they
yearly
always do.
salary.
I'm not very shy about it.
You
Yeah, he's got the Puerto Rican
everywhere.
flag in his.
You look so Middle Eastern. It's crazy.
Yeah, but you
Spain
see him.
DNA?
You see him in Jackson Heights, dude. He just fits
You could
in.
be Israeli. I'd believe you were Israeli.
I get it. I get it a lot. I get it a lot.
Yeah, put the bachata on, bro.
I mean, all my DNA mixed just looks like that. That's how it happens to be, I guess. You know what I mean? But I get it every day. So I was trying to sell 3 Albanian. Well, not all right. Hold on.
Travis
reword this.
has used.
Hold on. Let me reword this.
He's used food stamps on dates before.
I have. I swear to God. 100%.
Wait, what were you
They don't
trying
need to
to
know.
do to 3
Wait, did you pipe
Hold
after
on.
using food stamps?
Every time I swear
That's
to God.
wild.
I swear to
They
God.
saw you use food stamps
And he still piped.
They don't know. They don't know what that white and blue card is. But
They
going
think
back,
it's a debit card?
I would
Yeah.
be mortified.
That
You're
rocks.
using EBT on dates?
I swear to God, I promise you.
He tells her, yo, order cold food only.
Yeah, I tell him I'll get the drinks, I'll get the food, I'll cook it.
They're like,
They think he's doing something wholesome.
they're like,
They
yo,
think,
let me
ay,
get-
diablo,
they're
papi,
like,
tú
let me
tienes
get a-
dinero.
Oh, what, Ghost, you barking? You don't like this?
What was I just talking about?
They're like, let me get a pastrami and cheese. He's like, hot.
Dude,
He's
my
like,
dog,
no.
my dog's upset by the fact that you took chicks on a date with food stamps.
It's all good. I'm still on it. Don't hate. What was I just talking about? What were we just talking about before
Let's go to
this?
the list.
I was talking about
I
Syrian
do, I
girl.
do see the picture we brought up last time of the panda in the Hasidic outfit.
Yeah, give him
Here,
a look.
look, take a look at this picture.
This is
here.
my artwork.
This is in his notes.
That's your artwork?
Yeah, I did
That's
that.
his AI artwork. He's
Oh,
Russ,
why'd you guys tell me
basically.
AI?
He's basically Russ.
That's pretty racist.
We
all
showed it
right.
to the camera
Well,
last
China,
time.
it is a philosophical piece, though, because you could interpret it as China and the Jews are equal threats.
I didn't see which photo it was. I honestly don't know what picture that was that you just looked at.
It was a panda.
At BP, right?
Wait, you want to have
Yeah,
Mike?
no, he's chilling at
Travis,
BP.
Travis, you want to have Michael Hawk on the podcast?
Yeah, I think we should get
Explain to him who Michael Hawk is.
All right, so we were in maybe like 10th grade, and it was really the big boom of, Facebook chaos, right? So this is like 2010, maybe 2009,
Okay.
2009, 2010. All right, good. I'll yeah, you know the story very well because you met the man. All right. So basically, it was the beginning of the school year. So I remember there were 2 new kids, if you want to call them that. One was like some Russian like poetry girl from Russia, straight from Russia. She was like, I guess you could call it fake emo at the time. Hot Topic, that type of shit.
Yeah.
Like not real emo, but they would say emo.
Yeah.
Really pisses me off, you know what I mean? Because when I think emo, I'm thinking emo. I'm not thinking Hot Topic shirts.
Dude, I grew up on Long Island.
So you know what I'm saying, all right? You understand what I mean? I get a little. So and the other one was I guess you could call it like a lacrosse bro, and he moved from Atlantic City. Like a lax bro. At the time, what would you call it? A lax bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, he really like drank and shit like that, and he would add everybody in the school on Facebook like right away because he didn't know everybody. He's from New Jersey, and he's just adding everybody like girls and shit like that, going off. And his photo is like him in a club like fisheye, drinking with mad long hair.
Hell yeah.
And at the time your email was public. It was HollisterBro93@gmail.com. You can't make this
you're
up.
stepping on my
Only I could make this up.
Bro,
You know what I'm saying? Only I could make
Yo,
this up.
tell him how you found your profile picture.
Say that again?
The Google search you did to find the profile picture.
Yeah,
I remember it vividly.
I don't remember, honestly.
It was Bros Icing Bros. That's what he Google searched.
Yes, yes.
He took and someone asked him to prove he was real. So he put the picture in fisheye and flipped it 180 degrees. He just
here's another
he
pic
just
of me.
mirrored it.
Yeah. So he just was adding everybody on Facebook, like, and just talking
saying
to
crazy
people.
shit to people in high school.
Yeah, just literally like starting fights, being combative, because it didn't matter. They didn't know him. He didn't know them.
Yeah,
It didn't
He
matter.
started a literal trend where other kids started making fake Facebook accounts
Yes.
and started talking a bunch of shit. It's like
And they would say it was me. I'm like,
yeah,
what?
yeah, like athletes have burners now. Like he started the burner trend in our high school.
Yes, Michael
And
Hall.
all these kids were just blaming Travis for every new one. And he's like, no, I'm much funnier than that. Like, you think I would write that shit? Come on.
And do you know who Michael Hawk ended up being? That was me.
Yeah, Mike Hawk.
Mike Hawk.
He made.
That was me. I terrorized the school.
Well, dip my balls in sweet cream.
So you want to have him on the
Swap me
podcast?
full of kittens.
Yeah, I want to have him on the podcast. It was
I
my
think it's-
revenge.
I think
It
it's
was my
funny you
revenge.
knew what Bros Icing Bros was before you ever had a drink of beer.
Yeah.
Like you never had alcohol before, but you knew what icing someone
No.
was.
The reason why I know I didn't like beer was because in 2003 at a party for 4th of July that a famous celebrity was at. Funny enough.
Who was that? Name drop him.
Steve Webb.
Who's that?
What the fuck?
Oh, man, it's all right. Whatever.
That's not a famous celebrity.
I know. It's a niche one.
Oh.
What?
It's a niche-ass celebrity.
We'll let it slide.
What does he do?
He played hockey like 25 years ago.
Oh, okay.
That's all right.
What, do you have
niche.
Brett Saberhagen on the pod?
No, I was just trying to, I was hoping you wouldn't say
You
what it
remember
was.
his like Dave and Buster's
Yeah,
type
of course.
place?
Did it go on fire? No, that was across the street diagonally. Brett Saberhagen's turned into assistant living. Going back to what I was saying, somebody I was 9 years old. Somebody poured
Yeah,
Heineken
you didn't like
into
beer
my hand.
because you tried it once when you were 9?
Yeah, it was nasty.
That's crazy.
No, but that's not why. I dealt with a lot of alcoholism, not from my family, thank God, but from, just people in life. And it was absolutely just turn off. And alcohol makes me quiet.
Wait, so you're not a Jew?
It depends. It depends.
He has Crohn's and he doesn't like alcohol.
I know. You're right.
Yeah.
And I'm from Kew Gardens. I know.
Yeah.
It's complicated.
Okay. All right.
It's complicated.
I'm just trying to wrap my head.
Yeah.
Okay, number 247.
I wouldn't.
Oh, wait.
Whatever.
Hold up. I'm going back to the list again. There's a lot
I
of good
wouldn't
stuff.
say I am.
What numbers did you start? I saw you were active the past couple days. What?
Yeah, every time I got cold fingers, I'm mashing away to warm them up.
Searching for Eastern Asian sugar mama on Hinge is unfortunately not hitting right now. Why do you want an Eastern Asian sugar mama?
What does Eastern Asian mean? What
Like
country?
Philippines?
Korea, Japan, Philippines, China. They got
Not
money.
India. Basically not India.
I don't want to talk about that.
Okay. We got a lot more. Fangirling to Adam Lanza.
That's
Lazar.
not what that said.
Oh, but
Adam Lazar.
who cares about Adam Lazar? Let's fangirl about Adam Lanza. You ever see the dude? I think it's the
Smosh?
Sandy Hook shooter.
Oh!
You ever see the video of him Dance Revolutioning?
He could get it.
He could kill it,
He could get it.
dude. When I worked
Adam Lanza could get it, dude.
when I worked at Adventureland, they had a Dance Revolution machine.
I'm sorry, I just
Sandy Hook has a nice rip.
No.
I think we can all agree Adam Lanza could get it.
I think so. I love that Prozac stare he has.
Yeah, dude. It's just like he's not
Empty.
there. He's not there, but
it's like every girl I've ever fucked.
he's not there, but he'll always be there. You know what I mean?
No,
He'll be lingering.
no, but that
His soul will be around.
that
His energy
DDR
carry
video.
stays around.
You ever see the video of him doing DDR? I can bring it up on the TV right now.
Yes.
Dude, he's going off. It's crazy.
It makes sense.
He's doing the 2 mats at once.
It makes
Shit.
sense. He channeled all his frustration
There
to
was
that,
a-
and then he stopped.
There was an autistic kid that would show up to Adventureland, and his mom would show up with him. So Adventureland had the arcade, and you didn't need to pay to get in.
Yeah.
And they had a dance like a real DDR machine, and this kid would just be there for like 4 hours, like all day with his mom just watching him, and he'd just be like,
She'd be coaching him on. What's she doing?
"What?"
What was she doing?
She would just be videotaping.
Oh, good mom.
And I was like, I hope he doesn't shoot up a school soon.
Oh, fuck. You ever predict a spree killer?
No.
Fucking accurately?
All right.
We're losing you on these.
No, listen to this. There was this kid I went to high school with. His name was Victor Chunga.
Chunga?
His name was Victor Chunga.
I'm sure he got nothing for that.
He was openly gay when I was in high school, which I graduated in 2005. So
He didn't have a good time.
he was a trailblazer. He used to wear baby fat. He wore like women's clothes.
That kicks ass.
But he like gave me free coke and was cool.
Okay.
So like Chunga, like life goes on. We graduated high school. Chunga gets really into heroin. And he decides that he's gonna rob this kid, Matt Watson, who sold heroin.
Okay.
So he sneaks into Matt Watson's house and he finds out that his grandma is there and she sees him like crawling through the window. So he stabs her 27 times in the face
Jeez.
and fucking kills her.
That's insane. What the fuck?
I swear to God, you can look it up.
What a failed crime.
Yeah. And then he wanted to
Talk about fight or flight.
he wanted to go down and like rob the kid, but the door was locked, so he like hung around and like waited for him to wake up. And when he woke up, he opened the door and he kicked him down the stairs and he stabbed him in the face. And then he was trying to cover up his fingerprints, so he poured paint all over everything.
That works.
But it created a latex membrane
Of course it did.
And Matt Watson did not die. And he lived to identify Chunga.
He lived because of the paint?
Yeah.
That's wild.
And Chunga's up for parole when he's 50.
Dude, he sealed up his cut for him.
Yeah.
That's wild. Well, so let's talk about robbing drug dealers. One of my favorite Lindenhurst legends, one of my brother's best friends, DJ Travis. I'll just name him because he's a savage. He goes by DJ Savage Travis, and in his younger years, he used to rob drug dealers in Lindenhurst. Yeah, I'll hit this.
Yeah.
One of my favorite stories was he was driving on the main road in Lindenhurst. So he had a drug dealer pick him up. And he's like, yeah, I want to buy like a pound of weed or 2 pounds of weed or some shit like that.
Okay.
Yeah, he was a sketchy kid, so the other drug dealer was like, okay, like he's probably just selling or some shit.
Yeah, this kid's probably...
Yeah, so the drug dealer who's like smart, I guess, is like, I'm going to get him in my car and then drive with him before he gives me the money so he can't just get out with all my weed.
Yeah,
so the kid's driving like 50 miles an hour down the main road.
Okay.
And DJ takes all the weed and unbuckles and opens the door and just jumps out.
DB Cooper
at 50 miles an hour.
Oh my God.
And just...
You did this?
No, not him. This is my brother's friend. And then he just walked...
No, me? No.
You just brought up people from your hometown trying to rob a drug dealer.
Hell yeah.
And he just robbed the drug. He jumped out of a moving vehicle for weed.
Cooper,
and then he just walked to another friend's house and smoked all the weed.
What did he get? He got a pound of weed?
Like 2 pounds of weed.
That's pretty
And
good.
probably some road rash.
Yo, so, all right.
That's a good
That's the
capital
power
song.
of Xanax, dude.
So I used to sell weed, right? I used to sell pounds of weed. And I worked for...
Anyone ever jump out of a moving car on you?
No, but I have one better.
What, on Sunrise Highway in West Babylon? We know somebody who died like that.
No, so...
Wait, what?
So I used to work for my aunt. And she was like in like recovery circles, and she was like a big believer in second chances. She used to often hire guys that were like right out of the system.
Yeah.
So she hires this guy Marvin, and
Was it Marvin's room?
his name's Marvin Johnson, and he worked for us for like 2 weeks, and then he decided that he'd rather sell crack. But
Good business decision.
Me and him like took a shine to each other. He was like my boy, and I stayed in touch with him. And he always had like really good coke, and I would meet up. He'd have the best coke. He fought pit bulls. There was like it was crazy. But
What did you ever watch a dog fight?
I did.
Was it crazy?
Yeah, I regret it.
Did you bet on it? Do you regret it because you lost your money?
No, I regret it because I won money. But
are there odds on this? Like
there are odds.
Are they like this dog's fucked up like
And
10
they
dogs
don't-
the past week?
And the fight that I was at, it wasn't like a to the death.
No,
fight.
no, that's
they
like a
fought
pride.
the-
Yeah.
they like fought the dogs and they like stopped them when it got like crazy.
Yeah, it's a bunch of dudes that look like DMX, right? Like
Yeah. You're not wrong. But either way, this guy Marvin and I, we did business. I used to sell him pounds of weed.
Okay.
And back in the day, there was this like spray that you could buy at head shops that like, made weed smell
Of
like
course.
something crazy, right?
Yeah.
And I like told
That's every kid that sold Blue Dream in 2015.
yeah, so I like
carpet.
I'm not kidding you. I straight up told this guy, this is not good weed.
Yeah.
It's just like it just smells like that. I didn't tell him that I was the one spraying it.
Nice.
But he continued to buy pounds from me for like $3,000 a pound. I was like making like mad money.
Yeah.
And I would tell him like 3 or 4 pounds at a clip. I would go there and it was cash money.
Cash money, baby.
Yeah.
Cash
and
money.
he lived in a literal trap house. He lived in like this building that he had like taken over from like yeah. So one day he just like falls off and his phone goes dead and I stop hearing from him and I go, all right, whatever. And then like years later, I'm with my friend Zach, who's a cocaine enthusiast.
Good way to describe it.
Yeah, and he goes, yo, whatever happened to Marvin, dude? Like whatever that was the best coke ever. Like whatever happened to that guy? And I go, I don't know. So we Google him.
Always good.
And it turns out we find out exactly what happened. And I remember he used to have a Lincoln Navigator. I rode in this vehicle.
Yeah.
And he sold it to somebody, and the terms were that the guy gave him half the money up front, and that he was going to give him the other half.
Oh, no, I know where this is going.
And the deal went south. So Marvin and his friends decided to pick this fella up. And they took him for a ride. They took him to the trap house. The same trap house that I used to go make 5-figure transactions at.
Yeah.
And they bring him into the basement, and they duct taped his head shut, doused him in gasoline, and set him on fire.
What the fuck? That's crazy. That's great. That's insane.
And he's in jail for the rest of his life.
Yeah, that's brutal.
Dude, I don't know anyone that's doing life, I don't think.
I want to get him on the pod, dude.
Yeah, we should get a jailhouse call on this pod. Dude, Pot of Hot Coffee does a collect call to jail.
Conjugal visit.
I like found him.
Yeah, we send him a hooker.
Yo, there's like a
Collect info.
like an inmate finder. Like there's like
correct.
Yeah.
And I fucking like found him. He's in Elmira. He's up there.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
He did an upstate trip.
Yeah.
Like that Mobb
Up
Deep
north.
song?
Up
North trip, yeah.
Oh, poor guy.
You ever,
Well, yo, he was the nicest guy. I swear to God, he was the fucking dude.
I believe it.
crack's crazy. You ever think about how Doc Gooden pitched like his best season smoking crack?
I believe
Whoa.
it. Yo, smoking crack feels great.
What's
Yeah.
the difference between that and cocaine?
Imagine, I picture like
I don't
if you can keep your crack use moderate, like it could be pretty helpful.
And
it could be a productivity
There
hack.
are people who can. Like for years of my life, I would smoke crack anytime it came around.
just like
Because I was like white and I like couldn't get it, and like I like it like was inconsequential because I would just do it and then I would never be able to get it, so it didn't matter.
I heard when you smoke crack that crack smokers will smoke crack to get tired. Like there's like a loop effect where you get to like a certain point and then they can't fall asleep, so they smoke more crack until they crash.
That's what I do with coffee sometimes.
No, that's
similar.
a real thing.
Yeah. I always assume crack just is probably the best. Like if you can lift a TV on like a rate, I watch
lower back.
Yeah, ride a refrigerator, put a refrigerator on your shoulder and ride a bike with it.
You feel like Mickey Mouse for 15 seconds.
You're like Willie.
And then it's like, and it just never goes.
You
back.
remember bum fights, right?
Mm.
Do you remember the bum fights like video because they had like the skits, you know? You remember Bling Bling Crackhead?
Bling Bling Crackhead.
Yeah, that's
Bling
him.
Bling. You remember the one of him smoking crack inside the grocery store?
Amazing.
The one I love is the
Bling Bling Crackhead smoke crack.
The guy, they give the guy the 40 full of piss. And he drinks it and they go, how'd you like that? He goes, if you call that a beer, I think I'll have another.
Fuck. You ever see piss therapy fucking things?
No.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude,
it's bad.
I was listening to a podcast,
It's bad.
and it was like a call-in podcast. You know that comedian Danny Polachek?
Yeah, I love Danny.
Yeah, he has like some call-in show, and some psycho dude was calling in about piss therapy, and he was talking about like fermenting pee, and he's like, yeah, I use it as like a skin ointment.
Yeah.
It heals you, bro.
Yeah.
Danny Polachek has one of the funniest jokes I've ever heard in my life, and it was after October 7th.
Yeah.
He was saying, October 7th, that's crazy. Like, people are calling it Israel's 9/11, which is crazy because that's what I always called the first one.
That's smart.
Yeah, some dancing Israelis.
That's smart.
Yo, the Israeli art students, have you ever seen that?
I've never seen an Israeli art student. They're always
SBA.
I went to engineering school and I had a really pushy Israeli guy in my engineering class.
So
Wait, he want to fuck you?
No, he would take the marker out of professors' hands.
there,
I'm not making this up.
so there's a conspiracy theory. I'm not saying I believe it.
I do.
I'm
I will. I'll co-sign it
Yeah,
before
sell
I
it
even
to
hear
us.
it.
Sell
I'm
it
not
to
saying
us.
it, but it's that in the 2 years prior to the 9/11 attacks, there were 2 floors, one in each building,
Yeah.
of the World Trade Center that were under lease to a group of Israeli art students. and there's alleged photographs.
Oh yeah, with the weird server rooms that they had and shit.
No. And there's like in the pictures, like the rooms that they're in are floor to ceiling stacked with boxes.
Yeah,
and
I know exactly what you're talking about.
The boxes have like a part number on them, and if you run the part number, it comes up as some sort of like heavy duty demolition fuse.
Oh, shit.
And like,
well, now we know how Building 7 fell down.
What, in Kings Park?
Yo, you ever go in the tunnels in Kings Park? You're
Hell
from up
yeah.
there.
One time I went in there, nothing but knives on the ground.
we went in there.
Insane.
My buddy did his like senior project in high school on like haunted places.
Yeah.
And we broke into the psych center and filmed it, and he submitted it as his like project, and the teachers were like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
That place was insane.
But
yeah,
yeah.
too many times.
Yeah, I've been in all because the tunnels, like you used to be able to like go in the tunnels
Yeah.
and like
No,
get
that's
in.
what I'm talking. Back in the day, it used to be when it was like you used to
When
be able
you
to
could
get down
when
there.
You can get in the tower.
Yeah, no, you could go to the top of the tower and you could. That most people just went in and went to the tower. You know, maybe saw some fucking floors with like a giant hole in it or whatever, and then get to the. But if you had balls, you went in the tunnels.
Yeah.
You rolled the dice that you might get stabbed by a fucking bum down there.
Well, now there's fucking cages. Like they like welded like the tunnels.
Yeah.
Like you'll go down into the tunnels and you'll be like a quarter mile down a tunnel and it's just like a cage.
Yeah,
You can't.
Someone's gonna eventually bring like
finally.
a cordless angle
cutter.
grinder down there to
Yeah.
cut a hole in it.
Oh my god, I've seen and heard crazy shit.
I
there,
never
like,
went in Pilgrim
person.
State.
Me too. I've been there. I went there for my 19th birthday.
Yo, didn't you go in the crazy that like abandoned railroad facility right by the airport in
Yeah,
Farmingdale?
Yeah, but
I used to do graffiti over there in high school.
Very,
but-
very, very bad back there, man.
Yeah,
It was
dude, it's
so
crazy.
bad. Like you could literally die back there if you were there for like more.
He's doing
than an
urban
hour.
exploring on Long Island, aka just going to
Yo,
heroin dens.
when
Yeah,
I
that's
was-
what it is. Yeah.
When I was like 15, there was like a Starbucks in Smithtown, and in the basement of that Starbucks, it used to be like a Joyce Leslie. It used to be like a gym.
Yeah.
So there was like a cement pool
Okay.
that we used to go down there and skate and do graffiti.
That's sick.
And
That's
it was
sick.
fucking so sick.
That's
There
cool.
was a what street was that? Fifth Street was the abandoned house?
strong.
No,
Oh, the
no,
house,
the
the
house,
house. 11th?
11th. Okay.
Oh no, I don't remember.
One of the numbered street in Lindenhurst, there was like some. It was an abandoned house, but it was a crazy fucking house because the guy who owned it was like a sign painter artist,
Okay.
and he just lived there in like most of his life. So there was a full like what is it called? Green room, like in his backyard,
like a green screen?
greenhouse.
Oh, greenhouse,
Full
okay.
greenhouse in his backyard. He had like an indoor pool. I'm like not shitting you. This like in just a regular house like this, like probably like imagine if you blew this wall out and like another, but regular house, fucking greenhouse in the backyard. He had a fucking there was a pool inside, like an indoor pool, but it had like Roman like artwork, like mosaic,
Oh,
like
so-
tile mosaic on the inside.
So
like
he fucked children.
dude, this fucking house was crazy. Yeah, and all the shit was left in it. Cause like also you know like the whole thing is like oh it's bad luck to take something from an abandoned place.
Yeah.
So everyone kind of knew that,
No,
and like
it's
kids
not.
kids would go and smoke weed and like smoke in there, but no one would ever take anything. So they had there was like a scuba helmet from the '60s, like one of those like SpongeBob like those like glass like scuba helmets. Yeah, like one of those. The kids would put it on. Like
Yo, those
It
are
was
worth
fucking
a lot
crazy.
Of money. A Mark V helmet.
yeah,
Yeah.
there was a bunch of shit in there that was like. I wonder what the town did with all it because they tore his house down eventually because they were tired of like
Probably
kids.
just threw it out. I watched them clear a hoarder house by my house. Literally everything went into garbage trucks. Didn't matter what it was.
Yeah.
Every single thing. You know how much money could have been made?
You real storage wars.
Yeah.
Okay, so he is a Jew. All right, thank you for answering my
That's
question.
funny. What can I say?
Let's do the list again, maybe.
What else you
hit
got
it,
on the
let's hit
list?
it.
Yeah. I gotta scroll down to.
respond to important text really quick. That I have.
Okay. No more no East Asian sugar mama. I don't want to
Can I
talk.
take a piss real quick?
Yeah, right there. The bathroom right there.
So this.
So
this
we'll
piss
wait until
break-
you get back for the list. But
This piss break is brought to you by
oh, we got no advertisements. This is brought to you by
Exactly.
Kratom
and Patreon
and Rhino 69.
and Cut.
Yeah, if the boner lasts longer than 72 hours, call the hospital.
Yeah, that's too big. That's what that is. The no, this is brought to you by the album Domestica by Cursive. If you would like to listen to an American classic.
Hold up, I'm gonna wait for Will to get out of the bathroom, but this one's pretty. This one's where we're gonna close the show on, I think.
Oh, we've already gotten to that point?
Yeah, we're at an hour 42.
What the fuck?
Yeah, we've been cooking with gas, brother.
Hell yeah.
You know how we do it around here.
Yes, we do.
We bring the heat.
Yes, we do. We cook halal.
You know, I eat halal so much that like.
Yeah, I did almost every single day of my life for.
That's one
10
of the
years plus.
That's one of the better interactions I have. Like I know all the people at the halal spot in West Bab. They
Shaz?
No, not Shaz. I don't like Shaz.
West Bab.
I go to Nor Food,
yes.
West Bab. Yeah, that's
Nor
my
is
spot.
great. Very nice people. Very nice people. Very good food. Nor Food.
The owner goes to the same gym as me.
Whoa.
Yeah, Crunch Fitness.
There it is.
Yeah, they built a sauna.
Really beautiful.
Yeah, now I get to see Italian guys shadow box in West Babylon in the sauna.
Oh, that's so funny. Fifth Avenue.
Okay, let's end on this.
There it is.
This is what Travis wrote. Is the Daytona 500 named after the Bosnian War Agreement?
What does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
The Dayton Agreement. There is no further impact on that question.
Wait. The fact you just know the Bosnian War Agreement and why
That's
don't
a
you
product of our time?
Why don't you do comedy?
No, you could have made like an Ohio joke.
There's so many connections that
I've could have been like.
because there's mad.
We're gonna end this on
No,
us
there's
peer
Dayton
pressure.
is a city in Ohio.
I used to get it in
Daytona
Ohio.
is not Dayton. Those are two different words.
Used to get it in Ohio.
Well, no, Daytona Agreement.
Yeah, but Dayton is like a city.
Yo, what's
Yeah,
a
but if
better?
you say like
Yeah,
Daytona.
but you could have made like an OxyContin joke.
Shit.
What's a better rap song? Daytona 500 by Ghostface Killah or Get It in Ohio by Cameron?
Get It in Ohio
I
by
like
Cameron.
the second one. Yeah.
I'm a fucking unapologetic diplomat.
Oh, dude.
Beautiful.
We're
Thank God you
Dipset
were
super
alive.
fans here.
Dude.
We should have said this an hour and 43 minutes
Oh
ago.
my god, dude.
What's your stance on Max B?
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who Max
What?
B?
Who the fuck is Max B?
That's a diplomat's associate right
fuck.
there. He's the guy who sings the hook on Cameron's Jay-Z diss track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Free Max B.
He had beef with Jim Jones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Max
okay,
B,
okay.
Max Bigavell.
All right, yeah.
He got pinned on a botched robbery turned murder,
Hell yeah.
and I think he got out
Good for him.
because of COVID.
Good for him.
You know.
dude. Good for him. You know.
But yeah, Cameron. I
We
love
said you know at the same time and we don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You
Free
tell
Max
me.
B.
Yeah, free Max B. Free Max Bigavell, baby.
No, there's something about there's two eras of hip hop that are like dear to my heart. One of them is like Diplomats and Cameron and all them, and the other one is G Unit.
G-Unit.
Yo, like, G-Unit, the G-Unit Victory. Have you ever heard the G-Unit version of Victory?
No.
Oh, my God.
But I do love G-Unit. Do you remember when G-Unit had the video games? Like they had a series
Hell
of...
yeah.
There was one
Blood in the
video
Sand.
game. That's what I was going to bring
Shout
up.
out Nick
There-
Magnuson.
G-Unit, 50 Cent had a video game with all the G-Unit characters, and they went and fought in the Middle East, and it was called
Shut up.
G-Unit Blood on the Sand.
Really worth
And it was on like
Get
the
an
PlayStation
emulator.
2.
That's the hardest shit that I've
It was
ever
on
heard
like
in
the
my life.
PlayStation 2 and
Very good
Xbox,
game.
and you're just doing a third-person shooter. You're like 50 Cent or Tony Yayo with like an M16.
Tony
shooting at
Yayo with
the-
a Pyrex
shooting
bush full
at-
of yams.
Yeah, shooting at Al Qaeda.
It was really beneficial to play that. Let me tell you.
What are you telling me
Dude,
right now?
this is possibly one of the funniest video games. Like
It's worth your time.
the fact that
it sounds like it.
sat in a boardroom and was like, "We're just gonna spend $50 million developing this." You're telling me the kids love 50 Cent? What's better than the war in Iraq?
Kids want to go to the candy shop.
Yeah, you got Lloyd Banks firing a semi-automatic out of a
Lindenberg.
Black Hawk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's so funny because like that music, if you listen to the lyrics, is just so like light years away from my experience as a human.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
but that is the music of my people. Like
Yeah.
like growing up.
Yeah, dude.
course.
I love listening to fucking like Jadakiss and just like
Yeah.
it's all just like everything's just like I'll kill you. Like
Dude.
LOX is all just
Yo.
like all their hooks are like my enemies. I'ma shoot them. I'm just like,
Jadakiss
just like
people,
yes.
if you're talking about top 5.
Yeah.
Right?
One of the best.
People, I feel like they sleep on Jada. I think he's in there, dude.
Dude, he definitely is.
Jada, because there's only two motherfuckers that are out there still to this day making music the way that they have made music for years.
Remima.
You're disgusting. It's Nas and
That's
Jada.
Jadakiss.
No.
Nas?
Nas is he's correct.
Nas, like,
No.
to be honest, Nas,
go listen to the album.
there's such a large fall off after it was written. Like, Nas got into Nas.
Listen, go. All right,
I like Nas.
I know
it.
that you
I
think
like
that,
it.
no. You're.
Nas
I know you
still
think you know that.
current.
Sean
Hold
Nieves.
up. Oh, I was gonna bust out the Stillmatic tape I have in one of
He
those
does have
boxes.
it over there.
I know you think you know that. Go listen to any of the Magic albums. Go listen to the last fucking 5 albums that Nas put out.
It's
And you're
just,
gonna say,
okay.
oh shit.
It's all just. It's good, but it doesn't do anything for
What
me.
about
Okay, but it's good. He's still putting out good music.
Yeah, it's just.
Who
boring.
else is doing that?
It's for like.
I'll tell you.
it's
No
for-
one is doing that.
it's for
It's
like.
Nas and Jada.
I don't know, man.
Whatever.
We're getting into a rap debate now,
I
man.
think
Because I'm
that-
for the culture.
I think that Nasir Jones is the best.
I saw him in
lyricist
City.
of
Yeah,
6ix9ine
yeah.
Lil Pump.
But like I'm saying is like, Illmatic and It Was Written, arguably 2 of the greatest rap albums ever made. Like everything else is such a. They're not that they're bad. It's just such a fall off.
Yeah, well,
from like
Big L made 2 of the best albums ever and got shot in the face.
Good. I thought you were gonna say he fell
because
off.
his
I was gonna
brother
say
was in
what?
jail.
And he's the best. He's my number one. He's
139.
Big L's your number one?
He invented modern day punchline rap.
Yeah, like the stuff that people associate New York with. Yes, it's
The
like
hardest line.
it's like
in
he took
hip-hop history.
KRS-One and made it funny.
The hardest line in hip hop history, in my opinion, is how come you can listen to my first album and tell where a lot of N words got their whole style from.
You know, I thought you were gonna do a whole other Big L line, whereas what's it called? I'm waving automatic guns at nuns. I was 12 and went to hell for snuffing Jesus.
And the whole '98 freestyle is ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
My favorite lore is
I'm making wonderful figures.
Cameron, Come Home With Us, that album. He has that song New York City with Jay-Z. And in the beginning of that, so that's a Just Blaze production. And he's like, Just Blaze, you owe me for this one. And then whatever. But that's because he didn't like Jay-Z. And he only did this. He let the Jay-Z feature be on the song because Just Blaze was like, yo, I got this Jay feature, like, put it on. And Cameron didn't want to have Jay-Z on it.
Cameron's podcast is fire.
Dude, It Is What It Is talk is fucking hilarious.
Fucking one of the best pods.
So
out there.
funny.
Damn, I didn't
Dude, it's
know
him
that.
and Mace.
Dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yo, Diddy Survivor.
Yeah.
Absolute Diddy Survivor. If
That makes
there's one man in the world who has something to say and is like choosing to take the high road and not doing it, it's fucking that motherfucker right there.
I believe it.
He like left hip hop and
Also-
went to Jesus.
Dude, yo.
A lot of people do.
The Mace, the freestyle he did on that like, because that was a running gag on that show, was Cameron would start the episodes off a lot of times with like freestyles, and Mace would never do it. He'd be like, yo, you got to freestyle, Mace. And Mace would be like, man, you know me, I'm too good for that. I'm too good. And then one episode, Cameron wasn't in, and Mace started the episode with a freestyle and was just bars.
Oh,
like,
that's so
just dropped like a good like 2 minutes of bars.
For him. That's so good.
Yeah, just the smoothest. Yo, speaking of that, well, let me talk about this actually. I saw Cameron at AMH.
Yeah.
This is fucking great.
Wait,
dude.
really?
This was probably like 2016.
Oh,
so
hell yeah,
before they
dude.
even expanded, it was like probably like 150 cap venue.
What?
Cameron,
I would have shit myself.
dude, the show. The problem was I got way too high because like I've been to rap shows before, and I'm like, you know, they always start late.
Where's my weed pen?
Did I not pass it back to you? Okay. So the rap shows, they always start like 3 hours late. So I showed up 3 hours late, and I was like, I'm gonna get there. Cameron's gonna be getting on.
Yeah.
You know, he shows that I know the venue. Every show's over by like 11 o'clock midnight. I show up at 9:30. The fucking first act hasn't got on.
Hell yeah.
Then there's 12 opening rappers. Cameron still isn't in the building. He's on Instagram Live. It's 11:30. It's 11:30 at night. It's 11:30 at night. He's on Instagram Live and he goes, Amityville, Long Island. I'll be there in 20 minutes. He's still in the city. Damn it. Bro, he gets there. It's past midnight. They have the Killer Cam music playing. And he literally, he walks through the door, daps people up, grabs the mic. He's like, y'all know why the fuck I'm here. And just goes straight into his set.
That's so good.
Dude.
Then dipped out right after his set ended. Didn't do like the meet and greet shit he was supposed to do.
Yo,
baller.
So as I said, I used to sell weed. And my friend Brandon Haviland goes, yo, you want to sell a pound of weed? I go, yeah. We go to this house in the Bronx, and we get there, and the pink Range Rover from the fucking Cameron video is parked outside, and we go inside, and Cameron wasn't there, but Joel Santana is there.
Sick.
We're selling a pound of weed to Joel Santana.
That's awesome.
And we sit down and they start smoking, and like
Joel's tipped it.
Dude, they just start I was like a bong guy, and I'm just getting smoked out, and Brandon is like doesn't have those chops, and it just gets like blackout stoned and falls on the floor.
Dude, dude, getting that high is scary.
Yeah,
that happened to me at a Joey Badass concert one time. I saw Joey Badass in Pro Era by myself in Philly at TLA, and I rolled like a 2 gram blunt because I was like, I'm gonna get really fucking high, see them. And it was a rap show, so once again, like, I'm smoking a blunt thinking the rapper's gonna get on, and there's like a 40-minute break, and I just chief this like 2 gram blunt and get so high I'm like, I'm losing vision.
Yeah.
Like, I'm losing vision in the venue, but I'm there by myself. So I'm like, fuck, dude. And I'm just sitting down outside the venue, like listening to it, like I'm vibing because I'm high as fuck. But I'm like, also like I can't keep my eyes open because I'm losing vision.
Yeah.
That's hell.
Yeah, it was sick though. It was a good concert.
That's why it's a straight edge podcast.
No, dude, smoke a 2 gram blunt by yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll have something to say.
I'll probably put my phone on airplane mode.
You probably would, dude.
Go to
I was
sleep.
also worried I was gonna miss the subway.
Cause go to sleep and wake up in Tel Aviv.
Yeah, Birthright. You know, I missed Birthright because I COVID aged out. Not a lie.
Oh,
dude, you remember the Joel Santana MTV Cribs?
Of course.
Oh yeah,
the one where he had all the swords. He had all the swords.
No, but so we're there, and we're smoking with Joel Santana. My buddy blacks out. He falls on the floor, and Joel thinks this is very funny. He goes, oh man, my motherfucker blackout. Starts calling Brandon blackout, and we give him the bud. It was like real premium weed.
Yeah, it was that good shit.
And he gives us tickets. He's at Webster Hall that weekend. He goes, yo, like, come check me. Like here's tickets to the show.
That's sick.
And we go to the show, and he comes out and like shout, like, not me personally, but he goes, yo, shout out to all those crazy white motherfuckers. Fuck you. Back out.
Don't worry, I said it on the podcast last episode.
2 episodes in a row. Who will we have next?
Please bleep that out. But
Who will we get?
We're an hour 55 in.
Yeah, it's all right.
whoa, like, please, but that one, please bleep it.
Yeah, I will.
You're not gonna.
Wait, what did you say anyway?
I was gonna end it before you said that, but now we'll go for another 5 minutes. So we're not ending on the N word.
Bonus round.
Finish.
Listen, if anyone's
yeah, that's what we're gonna do right now. Get ready.
If anyone's life's getting room from this podcast, it's me.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So
It's not mine.
no, he doesn't.
I don't
If anything,
give a
Travis
shit
might get
about-
something from this. Like,
Travis is the fucking shadow Jew.
yeah, dude.
And by the way, did you notice this whole time I've been going like this? I'm like, I swear to God. So I should tell you everything you need to know.
No, but you mentioned the shithole MTV Cribs house, and that wasn't Joel Santana. That was Redman. And because, I watched an interview about that. So apparently MTV Cribs, they would all hire they would all like rent fake houses and shit for that.
Yeah.
And like rent mansions and stuff. And so like
unfortunately,
they like this was the first season. So Redman was on like the first like couple episodes, and they like contacted him like, yeah, we're gonna come to your house and stuff.
And he just goes, all right.
And he goes, yeah, all right, come and check it out, man. Like I live in Staten Island. Like he's in a regular house, and like all the agents are shit. And they're like, no, you gotta rent like a fancy place and like make it. He's like, nah.
Hell yeah.
He just had like porn out like
Did
on
you
his.
see, did you see Raekwon on Rogan?
No, I gotta watch that.
Yo, it was so funny because
you sure it's not Action Bronson? Oh, yeah,
Rogan, like, say what you will, whatever. Like,
Yeah,
I
love Rogan interviews with people I like.
He's fucking geeked out to be talking to Raekwon. Like you see him, he talks to Donald fucking Trump.
Yeah.
He talks to everybody, and like you can just tell that he's like, oh, hey Raekwon.
I like that. I like that. No matter who he has in the studio, he's like itching to bring up bow hunting and like elk meat and shit.
Dude, I respect the fuck out of Joe Rogan, but he is not a great comedian.
No, but he's a great broadcaster. I'll listen to him talk. I'll listen to
Johnny
him,
Carson, dude.
I'll listen to him talk about elk meat and fucking whatever fucking weird medicine he's pushing. He's like,
yeah, elk meat and ibogaine, dude.
yeah. Oh, fuck. What's that like brain? On it or whatever.
Oh yeah, alpha brain.
Yeah, alpha brain. Yeah. Yeah, weedy greens.
Yeah, but what he does for comedians is so
dude,
dope.
yeah. You get a Rogan interview, you got a career.
Dude, look at Tim Dillon.
Yeah, you get the
Tim
break
Dillon.
from Tim. Yeah, dude, you get the break from Rogan.
Yeah, and you're
Dude, I'll talk about aliens for 5 hours with Joe Rogan. I'll smoke a cigar, whatever he wants me to do.
fucking alien.
Dude, I'll take an ice bath. Yeah, I'll fucking alien and take an ice bath.
He does ice
That's what you do in
baths.
Austin,
Ice baths is
right?
terrible torture. He does that shit?
He does that shit. I'm like afraid to do that shit because
Don't
I
do
had a
that
heart
shit.
attack. That's
Don't
why I
do that
wanna
shit.
it.
No, don't
Have
do
you ever
it.
had cold water in your shower?
Yeah, I
So
think
why the fuck?
because I believe it's good for you. I do believe that
Fuck.
you.
There
Like,
was a period-
struggle is good.
Yeah.
and like that's a way to like condense like a lot of struggle into like a very small period of time. You go to the gym, you work out for an hour.
Yeah.
And I believe that like whatever it is that you get from that fucking work, you probably get more of it from an ice bath.
Yeah. I was doing cold showers in the morning.
Self torture.
And then I stopped doing it because I was like, a hot shower just kicks so much ass.
Yeah. Oh, dude, there's nothing better than a hot shower on a cold day. Like you wake up and you're like cold and you're like fuck. And
That's only really one of two things.
You know
that
what
I
rocks?
want.
Getting really high and then taking a hot shower.
oh my god,
Dude,
it's the best.
kicked ass. Dude, in my college apartment, one of my college apartments, all the bedrooms had their own like attached bathroom.
Yeah.
So like me and all my roommates had our own bathrooms.
Yeah.
So like sometimes we get really high and I'm really like, dude, I'm gonna go take a fucking shower.
You would just sync up.
And then I'd be like, you know what? That's a good idea. I'm also gonna go take a shower. And we just like we just go into our separate rooms and just like be like, you know what? Like and then like sync back up like an hour later and be like, dude, that kicked ass, right?
Yo,
Like,
that was dope.
That's a
pretty-
good idea. You do that weekly. Turn that.
yeah,
into
maybe have a shower
cult.
beer too in there.
Mm.
Getting wild.
All right, so I have one more question for you guys.
Yeah. Could you ask us any questions?
Nah, but
So this is the first question.
this is my question.
First and last.
This is my question. Gun to your head.
Yeah.
You have to eat a baby.
Okay.
What ethnicity baby do you eat? and
Asian.
why?
White because I will feel less guilty.
Asian.
Why Asian?
They just look the most delicious.
Oh.
I feel like there's a unwritten assumption that whatever ethnicity you pick, the baby is prepared in that style.
Yeah, like I like some General
Like,
Tso's
you
sauce,
want-
some rice, and maybe like an egg roll on the side.
Well, that's why I'm going black baby.
So I guess
you
I
want
a
it fried?
Chicken, I want a
You want it
chicken
fried?
fried baby. Yeah. I
I'd
want
have a
it.
fucking doused
Oh
in
boy, we gonna eat
contaminants.
good
I'd
tonight.
have a processed baby then.
You ever eat real good soul food before? Woo-wee, boy.
I have an unseasoned.
You know what? That's the
baby right in
podcast. We
front of
broke
me.
2 hours. This is the first episode.
Yeah, we're talking about
We
baby.
broke a
cannibalism.
milestone. This is the first 2-hour episode.
Oh, hell yeah.
Pot of hot coffee. You got any plugs? You got any shows other than the
The
Hamburger Club?
Hamburger Club, January 26th. If you're still here, I fucking hope you don't show up at the Hamburger Club.
I'll be in the Dominican Republic. Shout out to Santo Domingo.
Nah, man, we got fans.
January
We got
Yo.
fans. We're
Yeah.
international.
No, this
podcast.
was super fun. I had a
Thank you.
blast.
Yeah.
yeah.
Way
I
to
got
be.
shows tomorrow. when this episode comes out. Carney's, West Bab, or not West, Amityville. Yeah, Mike Ellison's headlining. Shecky booked the show. Check it out. Also 314, Governors, The Giggle Room, Terry McNeely. I'll be on that one. If you want pot of hot coffee, this was episode. Was this 8? I think this was episode 8.
Fuck, I should know.
Eight's my lucky number. I hope it was 8.
So it is number 8. Even if it's not, it is. Travis, you got anything to plug?
Yeah, if you guys want to add me on COD Mobile, my username is EatRoffles, EATROFFLES.
He's also on J-Date.
No, I can't. So here, we'll clarify everything for the guest. Technically, I'm not Jewish. Technically, my dad is technically Jewish.
His mother's not a Jew.
Yeah,
so
my mother is not a Jew. So,
but you're culturally Jewish.
I'm from Kew Gardens.
No,
that's a cop.
He's from Lindenhurst.
I'm from there. I moved here.
That's it. This is pot of hot coffee.